due to the West, a Dishonored RPG campaign we run at times. We're doing Wednesdays now, ish, relatively. Seems
Let's
to
see
work
how
for
long
us.
that lasts.
Yeah. Last session, you all. Okay, hold on. There was things before that happened. That happened at the end.
Lee Barrett came back.
Yes, Lee Barrett's back. Yes, that's correct. What else happened? You
Not
guys.
much. Reed landing at
Oh.
a funeral.
Yes, confrontation with Jacob Reed. Jacob Reed, as well as Anton, you survived it completely, but you were paralyzed by
Yeah.
an announcement on the PA of Dr. Oris Atlee, which basically controlled Jacob Reed for a bit. They moved the body of Joplin to the morgue, put it in a locker. That body disappeared, and another body came back of something with blades on its arms. Another creation of Atlee, Yellow Eyes, which also...
Wait. Yellow?
Oh, red. Yeah, red. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, they are actually color coded, so it's not just like, oh, you need me, money, red.
Yeah. That's what I figured.
Yes. You guys thought about the last thing that you fought with Red Eyes?
Yes.
Dog. I mean, pigs.
He was
That
a
one
dog.
dog.
You wouldn't have killed him
But yes,
then.
Pix. I will go ahead and spoil. Pix was not a creation of Atlee, though. No business
See?
with Atlee.
That's what I was thinking.
Let's tie them all together. So that guy showed up, and
Children.
nearly killed Gray.
That's what keeps us all together.
But then
We were
a
all
shadowy figure appeared in the doors of the
children.
morgue.
That was a great
Lee Barrett. Lee Barrett's back. And I believe Heisel hugging him was the last thing that we ended with.
Yes.
So,
They gone very well.
wait, hold on. Just to set the scene. So we're in the morgue. Heisel, Barrett, LG,
See, we're in the morgue.
and Gray.
And Wayne.
And Wayne,
Wayne.
yes, thank you.
Wait, no, he didn't come.
No, that's right.
Oh, he's
right
Mark.
now.
Yeah, he's hanging out with staff.
I mean,
That's correct.
I've got a big like music box on my back and stuff.
That's
so
true.
like
So the hug would be a little hard.
Yeah.
it'd be awkward.
He's got his arms up like, and then he's awkwardly he's like, I guess accepts the hug.
She would back up very quickly and be like, "How are you even alive?
There's no time for that now. I just fired 3 gunshots. We need to leave.
It's okay. We can control the void music. It predisposes them to instructions."
What I hear?
Okay, this is LG. So they're tied to the void somehow. I mean, they're taking copious amounts of void fiend, and so this thing, it'll stop them. We're good.
Regardless, we should still get out of here before more of those monsters come out of that door.
You should try that if one of those things comes out again. Just saying.
Right. Sure.
Lee's gonna start reloading his pistol.
All right.
Anton's walking into the morgue.
Yes.
Getting in.
Everybody leaves as you were just about to head in. So the doors open, and you see leading the bunch is the face of Lee Barrett.
Oh,
Hi, Anton.
hi. I thought... Maybe...
He owes us a very long explanation.
I'll explain it all when we get to someplace safer.
The
Do you guys have
museum.
do you guys have
We can get to the museum.
museum?
Sap doesn't know yet. He should see you.
All right. So we're gonna head to the museum.
All right. Well, sorry, that came out a lot louder than I thought.
Our DM, ladies and gentlemen.
It was the
supposed
mouth
to be
noise.
It
Don't
was
worry.
supposed to be up, but it came out on top. All right, no. I apologize.
Why did you make 3 different fart noises with your mouth?
What kind of fart sounds like?
The big one.
I've heard very interesting fart noises. in my
Guys.
time.
This devolved quickly.
I asked Dishonored, the grim, dark, grimy world of
I mean-
laughing at fart noises.
To be fair, there are a
I'm
few
so obviously
irreverent
in a room
jokes that
full
are
of
kind
men.
of in that.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. The people of the Isles are pretty uncouth, but not like this uncouth. Hey, no looking over the DM screen.
Well, you just
Excuse me, that's trademark. GM screen.
shifted them so conspiratorially.
Yeah.
Every RPG has its own special word for the GM.
Yeah.
Ours is
Keeper of
Spencer.
arcane
I
lore.
don't think there
Or
actually
Call of
is for
Cthulhu.
Dishonored.
We just
sure.
call you Spencer.
Yeah.
Skincare.
So what's your title? Spencer.
I want to be Spencer someday.
Yeah, I'm flattered.
You can be Spencer, but only for a one shot.
Jacob gets to be Spencer soon.
I get to be Spencer. Yay.
I'm really confused now.
See, if that one shot happens
I'm a little
at
nervous
the
about being
exact
Spencer,
wrong
but I
time in
think I'll be
December,
able to
you're
pull it
gonna
off.
You'll
get
be a
real
great
confused.
Spencer, Jacob. I'm confident.
Yeah.
Because if he's Spencer when you get married, that's a problem.
Well,
Who
he's
are you getting
Spencer.
married
They're
to?
just Spencer.
That's right.
They're Spencer.
It's
You're
like
marrying
if
a
you
group
had,
of
if
men.
like if you had a captain
Whoa.
named Captain, it'd be Captain. So
Captain,
he's Spencer.
I'm more
Right.
skilled than I thought.
Oh,
I was.
Exactly.
okay,
It's my
okay.
title. Spencer.
So-
Spencer.
Spencer
So
Square.
Spencer.
Spencer Jacob, Spencer Josh, Spencer Levi, Spencer
We are
Rachel.
all not Spencer yet.
We're all Spencer if we try hard
We
enough.
are Spencer.
Anyone can be Spencer.
Yes.
You can be Spencer. Okay.
Okay, we've said your name enough now.
Yeah.
that It's starting to lose all
I know my
meaning.
head is getting
Yeah.
very large. Okay.
As it should be. You're the Spencer.
For simplicity's sake, there probably would be some squatters that would very quickly be dissuaded by LG and Heisel. I'm not going to run an encounter because I know where it would go. Eventually, they just stop running towards you, as long as you keep that music box going. That being said, you're getting a little close to the actual museum, and there are some marked individuals. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, shoot. We're going to have to talk about something. Are you going to run that music box? There are going to be, as I mentioned, squatters running towards you. You're going to activate it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Anton, make a survive roll.
Yep.
Difficulty of 4. You're right next to them.
What are we doing with Reed, by the way?
What's that?
We are leaving him chained
We're-
up in that morgue.
We're bridging it.
Okay. I didn't know we made the
No.
decision yet.
It's not bridging.
Oh, that's right.
Gosh dang it.
That's pretty good though.
And yet my resolve is 3. And it's a 4 check. And I rolled a 5 and a 4.
That's
My
actually
resolve was
really
5.
sad.
I'd be great.
Partial
It's-
successes.
Also, this is a resilience check.
Oh. Well, I don't have that yet.
This is
So it doesn't matter anyway.
maybe it should be optional. This is
Yeah, you know I saved them.
okay. What's resolve again? Because I know resilience.
Mental distress
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah, this is going
Resilience
be
is physical.
It's kind of an in between, but because it's noise,
That's fair.
Noise is a physical thing,
And if it's causing physical effects as well, then resisting the physical effects.
right?
So yeah, 2 successes, which is all I can expect.
All right. Take 2 points of stress damage.
Woo.
But it just pains you immediately to be this close to the music box, and your sight is just kind of closed in around the side of the music box. Everything is blurry except it.
Can I get away?
Yeah, you can run.
I will
So,
run away.
Yeah. All right. You can run away.
Where's he going?
So you can get out of range to a place that's relatively close so that the squatters won't attack you, but also that you cannot use your powers. You're just not
Right.
at the damaged range right now.
Cool. I'll stick around there.
All right. Sounds good.
I should have thought about that before I turned it on. He has some troubles with those things.
All right, let's keep moving.
So we make the rest of our way back to the museum. I would have asked LG to let me be the one to say the thing to make them run.
Fair enough. Eat your heart out. Go ahead and make a quick check. It's
Great.
Void lore.
Sekravar, as I remember, right?
Yeah.
What it is.
I definitely made that up in the heat of the moment.
I know,
noticed.
but I wrote it down. Okay, you said void lore?
Yeah.
Study cleverly or talk cleverly?
What's a song called?
Study cleverly.
Okay.
I will say
2
difficulty
successes.
of.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh wait, it's cleverly anyway, so I could. Okay.
Before you guys get to the museum, did Sab, you want to do anything? So
Let's
Wayne
see.
would be just walking around the museum, just scratching his head, looking at things.
Let's see if I remember from where Sab was from last time. Yeah, so Sab just kind of plops down next to the case that has the whaler sword in it.
Mhm.
He writes some notes, and then he takes out, and then he tries to use his tinkering tools to get into the lock, basically.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna try for that.
All right.
So, tinker cleverly.
Yep. Lock picking focus.
Okay.
The label says that this sword belonged to a woman named Galia Fleet.
No success.
Any
That-
complications?
No complications.
Okay. You don't trigger the alarm.
All right.
But it's locks, man. They're complicated if you don't know locks.
I don't have a lock picking kit.
Mm.
So then Sav does the only natural thing is take out a piece of metal that he's carrying with him and starts scraping it on like the side of the thing while looking into the middle distance.
What? You're like
and
sharpening a knife or something?
it is sort of. It's like he has like some broken pieces from his little case that he would keep his journal in, and so he's just scratching the thing on the lock. More out of nervous habit, like more as like a nerves thing, than as a like I'm gonna cut this like a part of the lock off. So what is the lock like, Patrick?
What?
Like what is like is the lock like a little like lock that you put on and like it clicks, or is it like on the case itself?
It's on the case itself.
Okay, then that doesn't work.
It is attached to the door of the case, so the case
Okay.
would open like this.
Okay.
Wayne would see you doing that. Want me to have a go at that?
So it just looks at him and it just moves back a little bit.
Not exactly a thief, but let's see how this goes.
Ridiculously lucky.
Okay, that is 3 successes. He gets out a lockpicking kit. He says he's not a thief, but he has one of these. And he opens it.
I think I
You
see
just in
what's
need of a sword, or is this
Sav just grabs the sword and then like moves to like one of the corners of the room and just holds the sword and the little hoodie out and just kind of squats down to like a little hunched over and it's just kind of sitting there.
you all right in the head there?
Sav lifts up his back, unties his mouth thing, and then opens up the ear thing and is what?
Oh, okay. Are you all right in the head there?
No, of course I'm not all right. Puts it back in. Or
Oh,
takes
that's
it out.
okay. Which is not very.
He would
Because you have a ton of tiny dice.
walk over to you. You can hear the jingling of change. And he squats down. It's good to keep I don't know, stable head on your shoulders staring at the sofa. I understand things are a little daunting here, but we'll get the hang of it. This place isn't too hard to master. If that's what's bothering you.
Soul Springs is fine.
Could I ask what isn't?
Not particularly. I just don't like music boxes.
Take it that was the big thing that are you wearing your veil?
Yes.
That the veiled lady came out with?
Yeah, basically.
What's it do?
Well, legend says that it can mess with void-related things. So, like, remove void powers and cause damage. That's
Yeah.
at least what I've heard.
Huh.
Sounds like I'm not too intimately.
You can't
But
you can't see his mouth, but you can tell he's grinning. I take it you got one of those marks?
No, I don't have void powers. So I'm just kind of like this like angry teenager like looks away like cross arms.
You can't hide it very well. And this is not a deception check. This is a you just told him it hinders void powers. And he said,
It's for
I got one. Takes off his glove.
So it kind of perks up at that and looks at. Would you mind if I looked at?
What's in it for me?
You get to look at this owl.
What owl?
This owl.
I just looked at it.
No. But you get to look at it. You get to hold it.
He puts the glove back on his hand. I think I'm good. What outsider would mark you?
I don't know. An outsider.
Fair enough. Listen, that wasn't personal. I don't know. I'm fishing at you.
I don't think there's a fish outsider, so you're probably just paranoid.
That is definitely true.
But we're all in Soul Springs, so I get that.
I have plenty of reason to be paranoid.
So do I. So
And at about this time, everyone would return into the church doors, or through the church doors, and you would see leading the pack, Lee Barrett.
Zeb just looks.
He draws his gun and points it at you.
He just runs over to
He
release,
puts his hands
and he
up.
just grabs him around the
Like-
waist,
See,
and then just falls to the ground and starts sobbing. Ah! It hurts so hard. Ah! Why are you not dead? No, let's don't interpret it that way. If it's everyone keeps dying, and I couldn't save anyone, and I'm sorry about that.
LG puts a hand on your shoulder and just pulls you up to your feet. And he just looks you dead in the eye and says, "Come on, pull yourself together. You're a protector."
You're a what now?
Yeah, I joined the protectors. Yeah, that happened recently.
We're gonna have to catch you up on some things.
And you're going to catch us up on some things as well. I hope. Like how you're alive. Other such topics.
Don't remember much of the incident. Just remember that snatch. He stabbed me in the chest and threw me into the river.
I searched for you all night.
Woke up in the morning and found this man, Tull, had taken me in on his boat. He nursed me back to health. Still, there was only so much he could do. And he's gonna unbutton his shirt. And you're gonna see a metal plate.
Oh.
Some metal like chest plate. So he's gonna take it off. And there you'd see a big hole in his chest with a bone charm in his chest.
It is a rune.
It's a rune?
It is.
Oh, it's a rune.
And it looks...
If a marked individual have to be like, huh.
Could I take a look?
As long as you don't touch it or take it out.
No, no. And I'd like to look closer and see if I can recognize any words or symbols.
Make a void lore check.
Does it appear to be just the normal outsider symbol, or is it different?
Different.
And it's not the symbol of one of the outsiders that we've seen.
I can't tell you that yet.
Okay.
This doesn't seem worth re-rolling.
Well, I mean, I've seen a couple of the outsider
know.
symbols, so I might recognize that.
Right.
Then
None? None?
I got a 15 and a 20, and I re-rolled a 20 because of cleverly, and I still got an 18.
Wow.
Three.
that
I've seen
sucks.
3 outsiders.
Oh, did you recognize anything?
Three successes. It's a little hard to read. Trying to decide how that would be because it is literally almost lodged in Barrett's chest.
Yank it out.
No,
see
you
what
thought
happens.
it was like the other option of resurrecting a man, magic.
Well, this one's cool too.
Sorry. LG takes a look. Can't quite make out the whole. Oh shoot, he'd be whispering. It's kind of a secret. But that's an outsider. That ain't the old.
I didn't know anything else could make runes.
The bone itself, actually, whatever it is, it's old. I mean, look at it. The bone is yellow. It's very, very old.
Do the carvings themselves look newer? Can I tell? Or do they also look
I will allow a perception check for this.
beautiful? Two.
They don't look rushed. Heisel and LG are just crouched next to Lee Barrett's chest, just staring in.
What's
It
your
is a completely
professional
clean
opinion,
He's just
So-
standing there with
Mr.
his
Looking
shirt.
Glass?
Zab just
Maybe
takes
only
out
like a
his
little
notebook
downstairs?
and just takes his pen.
Maybe.
It's
Yeah,
looking
close
up
up,
every
right?
few seconds.
At this point, Lee's just going to
Yeah.
close it because he's getting very uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah.
Later.
LG pokes a peck. No.
I think regardless of what it is, I think it would be unwise to run the music box anywhere near it.
You're right.
Didn't we just run the music box the whole way back?
It was before we
did.
knew. It didn't seem to have affected it though. Did you feel anything?
Did you feel it?
You didn't.
No,
Is that thing keeping you alive, Mr. Barrett?
I think so. That's what Toll said.
Isn't it?
Who was he?
Don't know exactly who he was, but he was a very good shot.
Could you just tell us the whole story?
What would I remember?
Yeah. So you don't have to roll for this. I'll just tell you what you remember. You know what? Roll a study check. Difficulty of 1.
Watch him
It's-
get no success.
Study carefully.
Yeah.
1 success.
Okay. No momentum, but you do remember. Yeah. So you were rescued by Toll, who seemed to be the fisherman, outdoorsman kind of type. Was skilled in bone charm crafting. A really good shot. Looked to be pretty old. He told you a little bit about, I think, his brother one time, which you remember all that. But he just seemed to be someone who knew Pandicia really, really well. He was pretty quiet, and you didn't talk much either because you were recovering. But eventually he guided you back to Jessamine, I bet.
Mhm.
Yeah. Pretty quiet, but seemed to be a kind fellow.
It's incredible. I don't mean to let my curiosity overcome. It's good to see you.
Well, it's good to see you too. Sorry for letting you down at the river.
You didn't let me down.
I lost the spikes.
That was my arrangement, not yours.
Do we have any idea on their whereabouts?
We're here to get one, actually.
Okay.
One of the guys who runs this place, Dr. Atley, he apparently has one of the pervasion spikes.
Do we know if any of the pervasion are here?
No, from what Lysander told me while we were, well, you remember that part. He's something of a renegade within the pervasion. At the very least, not on the best terms with him.
Do you think he'd have any information on where we can find more of them?
I think we should try, at the very least.
So we need him alive.
We were actually thinking, and she'd look over at LG,
Hmm.
we might try and lie and say we're part of the pervasion ourselves. It seemed like he wasn't on the best of terms, but like he was still maybe like he's still maybe technically part of them. So we're figuring if we can pretend to be part of the pervasion as well, maybe he'll give us some information we need.
They're still doing these plans. Well, I won't try to stop you this time, but
I
would you at least
heard
take
about
me
last
with you?
time.
He looks away, embarrassed.
We would have
At least take me with you this time.
quite the talking to with you if you'd made it out there alive. I suppose with everything that's happened, that's probably not necessary now.
At least take me with you when you attend this whole pervasion bit.
Of course. Working on that.
When are we going?
Probably as soon as we can. The pass only lasts over, what, the rest of the day? Something like that. So we probably better get up to where at least at as fast as we can. Have you seen the operator around?
We haven't seen him.
Make a perception check.
Can anyone make this check?
Carefully, steady.
What's that?
Can anyone make
Yeah, yeah, anyone. Independent.
1 6.
Whoa! I almost got 4 successes, but instead it's just 2. What this? 2 2s.
No. Like one.
No? Yeah, you don't know where the operator is.
Mr.
System.
Operator, can you hear us? I call up into the upper stories.
Who's the operator?
We're looking to head out if you still want to come with.
Totally sure.
He's a
It was something that maybe slightly missed last time.
he's a good shot, and
And
he
I'll,
wears a
and I'll
mask.
hopefully.
He wears a mask.
Like everyone.
He'll be an operator. Or probably an ex.
The operator walks behind you. Just walks into the group.
Oh.
7 foot tall.
Good to see you again.
Oh, Tivian operator.
This is Lee Barrett. He's one of ours.
He holds out his hand.
He doesn't really do that.
He doesn't talk.
Then they shake hands, ladies and gentlemen.
He doesn't talk much either, and he also doesn't ever take off that mask that I've seen.
He's got a
This gives him a dirty look.
You prove her wrong, but not me.
At any rate, we'd better get out of here before the card expires. Do you know the way up the mountain? Wayne, do you?
Yeah, it's a pretty long trek up, but I don't know if all of us can do that. Well, we can probably, with the car, just use the tramway up.
Exactly. Could you get us there?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Those of you who would not like me to activate this, and I'm gonna tap the music box with your ear, please stay a little back. if the squatters come by, I'm gonna have to do it again. So,
It's an awfully convenient way to get them to run.
well, we're a lot safer now than we were before we had it. So that's something. Just stay out of range. Gotta.
All right. There are several squatters that charge you along the way, but very quickly you can dissuade them. I don't know. Not sure what word to use for what you're doing right now. Ordering them by the power of music. Literally.
Hey, LG.
Yeah.
This is probably a stupid question. Should be kind of like very lowered voices. What's the? Is there a symbol for dance?
Dance? Oh. Yeah. Why do
Turn
you...
that thing on. Oh,
Oh my word. This is amazing. Why hadn't I thought of that? All
Do the zombie bookie.
right.
Just want to see how far this can go.
Dang it, you're ruining the tone of my flippin' dark RPG.
The squatter match. It
Because-
was a boyfriend smash.
The next time that a squatter goes up and you say the word for dance, which I'm not going to bother with right now.
But I'm gonna write down that I know it.
Yes, you know the word for dance. And it's
Anton too far away to hear the word, just like watching, still thinking that this is just the music box. He's like, how come I get pained by it? They just dance. What's going on?
But the next time you use it, see a squatter shuffle around like someone one drink away from passing out in what I guess you could call a dance.
I feel like there are so many implications to this.
While you're doing that and staying out of range along with Anton, Wayne is gonna walk up to this guy, pat him down, take out his wallet.
Rain.
He's the smartest one.
Yeah.
And he looks to all of you and just says, "What? I'm not gonna leave this thing with empty-handed."
I mean, fair enough, I suppose.
All right.
Yeah. Real quick.
Yes.
While we were leaving, Sab looked at who was the whaler's sword belong to again?
A woman by the name of Galia Fleet.
Oh,
Let me make sure that's spelled
Alright,
right.
random question. Has
And then, right, in case Levi says something that changes this. Well, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna ask when the last scene change had been that would have restored all the mana to full.
Right.
I'll say it's now because the combat encounter with the sword thing is done.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next thing is real quick. Do we get stress back at this point?
No.
All right. Then while everyone else is leaving, Sab like hangs back, and then people go. He runs over to where the painting is, and he's like, It's just 10 years older. I'm pretty sure Corvo just did."
I don't know if you know that Flippin' Corvo
Probably not.
took the painting. Like a very niche historical detail that like
Probably not.
probably two people know.
Corvo and
But you
Next-
can still probably
Okay.
you could probably know that it was stolen with like an art check.
Okay.
No one knows by who. Make a tinker carefully check. Has to be carefully.
If you tear this thing, Anton's gonna flip out.
You won't know.
careful.
He's like, do you understand how
None of you
closely
bothered
I
looking
stared at
for a
that thing?
tube.
I knew that thing
Because
wasn't
there was a
damaged.
tube in the back of this place.
Well, I wasn't gonna, but then things happened.
That's true.
Okay.
Things did happen.
Okay.
Difficulty of 2.
I'm gonna use a void point, make that critical success.
Okay. I was very close to saying 3, so you better be grateful for that.
I am.
You
Stab would he feel like he's smart enough? He looks around for something to put.
Okay. Make a study check. I know I told you, which is why I'm gonna make this.
Study.
It's in the back, so it's not like on display or anything like that. So,
we
uh,
don't display our tombs.
difficulty of 3 starting out, but if you can do it again, you will lose the time. But difficulty 2,
Well,
Nothing.
nothing.
So,
All right, you
Yeah.
can check again. Difficulty of 2.
yeah, 2.
All right. Okay.
Um.
Yep. And you can sling it. It's there's got to be a word for this, but like this is built for like maps, paintings, just a cylinder with a sling on it.
The
That
Declaration of
just writes on the
Independence.
side.
What's that?
The Declaration of
Yes, they built
Independence.
for that.
Exactly.
Yes, built for Brendan Fraser. Yes.
Seb just writes on the side.
you mean Nicolas Cage?
Oh, Nicolas Cage. I was thinking. Sorry, my brother just watched Terminator: Center of the Earth. They're like the same movie, but like
No.
No,
Yeah, they
they're
are.
Really
they're
not.
They're not.
random male actor that was only popular in the 2000s discovers a hidden ancient conspiracy or historical conspiracy, finds a lost treasure buried underground.
Was
Gets the
the
girl at the
Declaration of Independence buried underground?
No, but the treasure at the end. It's called National Treasure.
Yeah.
Right.
There's treasure.
What was the treasure?
Treasure.
A bunch of
Templar treasure. It's so weird.
Yeah.
I remember the
The
sequel.
look you gave me when I said
I
Brendan
remember-
Fraser, you're like, are you even a history student?
I remember
How
the-
do you not know that it was Nick Cage?
I remember the sequel to National Treasure
Mhm.
better than I remember the original.
Yeah, the sequel, they just take gold from the Black Hills.
Gentlemen.
Well, but they found
Gentlemen.
an entire
Yeah.
city of gold.
Anyway, Seb writes on the next to it, void gas, do not open. And shuts it and then puts it on and goes.
Yes.
Void gas. What's that? Probably bad. I don't know.
Probably bad, probably shouldn't open it.
In this place,
I don't
who
know, it
knows?
just came like that.
Why did you take that? Oh, could be
It's an
useful.
airborne form of void fiend.
Oh gosh.
And then he runs to catch up.
Man, what a ton I
Okay.
forgot.
So, because of the fact that you took a lot of time here, are you going to sneak or are you going to move fast?
Move fast because it seems like he needs to stay with the party. So.
All right. Roll a move quickly. Check.
1 success.
1. Okay. 5 squatters notice you and charge. You're moving at a decent pace, but these ones are keeping up. I really apologize for this, but you kind of left the invulnerability circle, so this is going to be 5 attacks against you.
Oh.
Oh wait, excuse me, 4. Sorry.
So they're
Oh,
still running
so
after
much
me,
better.
or
What's that?
while they're coming at me, could he do anything?
You can, as with all checks, you can attempt to resist it.
Oh, you're attacking me? I would like you to know.
All right, go ahead and contest it. Let's go with
Title.
the black one.
Well,
First attack. 1 success. A 5.
Ooh.
it surely requires a massive object that hurts her
Rolling.
brains.
Yeah.
And
Okay. So that's 4 successes.
Okay, go ahead and take 3 momentum.
Listen,
Second attack.
that really does supposed to be useful.
Ain't
Something.
swarming yet.
It's true.
1 success, a 12.
Um. Okay. Wait. Oh, yeah. 2 successes. Oh, that's actually. Oh, that's another 4 successes. No momentum. Use
A momentum.
Yeah.
Third attack. No successes.
I don't have to roll against it.
Fourth attack.
Of course, you could have rolled to gain momentum.
Good one. You just-
Not if you miss, I
Oh,
think.
okay.
I think.
Okay.
I'm not entirely certain of that. But what'd you roll?
He has a critical success and A non-critical success. Sorry, a complication. I might just re-roll that.
Wait, why?
Huh?
Why?
Or would he have gotten a negative? Like, that's my
Probably, but why are you
Void point?
because I with a void point.
Oh, with a void point. Okay.
So
I just I don't know if this is you have March of the Bold, or do you have something that's clever?
there he
You have bold, I've got
yeah,
clever.
that's the
Yeah,
thing I
That's
did.
why I use cleverly.
So
Boldly would not be a good idea here. So
Yeah. so
Um,
void point is what I was meaning.
okay, so that's 4 total.
Or that's just yeah, no, it's a 15 entries. That's 3, I think, for that one.
3.
Yeah.
What were the numbers?
One was a 3.
Okay.
So there was 2. I was punching, and then the re-rolled one was 15.
Okay. So there's going to be one hit. Rolled a natural 1 and a 6.
Okay.
So go ahead and take 1 point of stress damage.
Okay.
But you quickly pick up the pace after this, despite the damage.
Okay. Got
You eventually get back with the group as you all have to weave around the Grand Duke Hotel next to the Museum and Gallery of Automata. And eventually you can see the station of trying to figure the actual name of what this is. I called it a tramway. It's a lot like it's exactly like the one that's online. Cable car. But no, but those are the ones on the ground. I don't know. But it's one of those. There are not any cars there right now. But you can see what looks to be a receptacle with an automaton at it behind a window. And it just says, "Please insert your reservation pass here." It's a small slot to insert the pass in. Who's got the pass?
I think I do.
It is, yeah.
Because you pretended to.
It's back into the
yeah.
morgue.
No. She'll take it out and insert it.
That like leans over to Lee. Or wait, does he know? No,
That's
he doesn't.
Lee.
Oh, sorry. Anton.
Already happening again.
Yeah, it's already happened.
Immediately.
Immediately.
The names are just so confusing.
Does Sam know about the Raven? I don't think he does, actually.
Which?
The
Reed.
Raven. The
About
Raven.
where he is right now?
Yeah.
Oh, probably not.
Probably not. So he doesn't do anything because he doesn't know you guys ran into him.
Fair enough. Yeah, no,
Your reservation is
I actually
confirmed for
also
the rest of the day.
don't know what.
Enjoy the slopes. And you can see out of the fog of it's not a blizzard, it's now just a little bit of a flurry. The snow has it actually looks like some of the snow has melted on the concrete, which is weird because it hasn't really been above freezing. Not sure. But you can see on the horizon a car actually going down the line and heading towards you all.
As in an occupied one, or as in the line connects?
It's unoccupied. Wait, what do you mean the line connects?
I mean, like, is it that sort of thing where it's a line where they go opposite to each other because the lines are like connected?
It is a single line, actually. It's not the
So it
most
makes
efficient.
sense that it's
So
going
it's
down.
not. There actually
Oh, that's
is
what
a
I-
ski lift
Yeah.
from the second to the third level. Bit of a spoiler, but this one is just a single line of a cable car. Kind of like the Roosevelt Island cable car.
Definitely been to Roosevelt Island.
Okay.
So what he
But have you
means,
seen Spider-Man?
what he means is that there is one line up and down. So it does not
Yeah.
mean that there is something coming down, that there is a car coming down. It just means there's a car coming down because we summoned it.
Think of it like an elevator.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Now I got it in my head.
Yes.
You having a day today, huh?
Well, yeah, but also the only tram I've actually been on has been like where there are two lines, but they're connected, so when one goes up, the other has to come down.
It's like it's not like it's it's not like this where it's like woo and then it goes down the other way.
Yeah.
It's like
That's what I was picturing.
this. So that like
Before it arrives,
Yeah.
you all would hear a noise. Sounds like a train moving on tracks almost, but small. As you see a figure approaching you all. Go
Another
ahead and roll a perception check.
Lee's going to unsling his rifle that
Okay.
he's got over his shoulder.
Yep. You can do joint or individual. It's up to you.
I'll
2 complications.
eyes on this.
Okay.
Cleverly.
No
Studying
complications
boldly.
for perception. Good news for you.
Can I
Yeah.
argue that I am studying boldly?
No.
But what if I'm trying to show them that I'm trying to look at their face to
Well,
shame
does
them
that
for
help
potentially
that?
wearing a mask? Because it
Would you roll a 3?
I got 3 successes
Difficulty's
and
a
stab
one.
helped, so it's 4.
Okay.
difficulties a 1.
Um,
Well, I did roll
who
a
gets
1.
momentum for joint checks? The person doing it?
I have no idea because there's not usually individual pools of momentum. It's supposed to be a table thing.
Yeah.
So
I'm
you-
gonna say 3 momentum to you. But
you-
maybe it's just Jacob.
Yeah,
If you ever
listen,
need it.
anytime you need one, let me know.
Yeah.
I did my own check and it was 1.
Fortunately, wait, yeah, you see it. It's a difficulty of 1. It's not a hard check. It's an automaton. It's
Oh.
not somebody on roller skates.
Oh.
But yes, it's an automaton going along a track, and it stops by you all while this tram is making its way down. Could I interest you all in any refreshments?
Do you have a S and J?
Wait a second. This one does not have voice recognition or interpretation software, so it
What
actually
is-
has. What's that?
Oh, go ahead.
It has what looks to be a panel on its chest with a lot of buttons on it. Glass buttons lit up so that you can see it even in the blizzard with labels on them. And yes, you can see one labeled S&J Elixir.
Should you
Does
trust
10
that?
species.
Yeah,
Wait, how much?
10
Wait.
species.
No, but I mean, how much?
that's
Well, that's a you
I
problem.
think I have 100, right?
Um,
I think I switched for 100.
Really?
I don't think you did.
Or maybe I just switched out 100 of my. How much would 100 notes be in species?
100 notes would be 25 because that's what I did,
Yeah.
Oh,
correct.
okay.
and I have 25 species. If you had 100, that'd be insane.
That would be insane.
Um,
I wouldn't spend that much.
What else is there?
There is a lot of food, actually. That's the majority of what is actually on here. You can see Void Fiend is actually not on here because they're handing it out readily. And it's also all promotional, just FYI.
Oh, I know.
You would technically still go on a trip.
I know.
Um,
Why would I be taking Void Fiend if I didn't want to go on a trip?
So there's a lot of food, and some of it appears to be fancy, like buttock steaks, and you can even there are buttons for how you want it cooked.
fancy.
Yeah, and you can see probably not any clothes. That's too many buttons,
It's
man. It's
naked.
Naked
mostly
automaton serving us food?
a what?
That's disgusting. Where's his waiter uniform?
Wait, what did you call it?
No
A
shirt,
naked-
no shoes,
A
no
naked, what do you
surface.
call it?
Tom.
That's
Yeah.
automaton, that's not right.
It has clothes.
Laundry
Oh,
for
okay. It's
You
not
said no
selling
clothes.
clothes.
You
Oh.
just said no clothes.
Yeah, sorry. I was thinking of like maybe it would have like some scarves or some winter clothes, but like you wouldn't put that on a menu.
You go to a restaurant, you
Hot
go to
towel
IHOP,
service.
and they're like,
Oh wait, look, you want
want-
lots of alcohol, alcohol and cookie stems as well.
how much is alcohol?
What are you looking for? Spirits? You're
Yeah.
looking for okay. Cheap stuff, or actually, there's only one thing. There is something labeled just whiskey, which is 3 species.
Should we be trusting anything that they're trying to sell us?
I'm putting 3 species
Yeah, it
in
is.
and
It
pressing
is
the whiskey
fine.
button.
I think it was.
I think
Was
it's-
it Joplin who told me that like you should look for those things?
It was
Yeah,
Joplin.
it was Joplin said that those were fine to use. So that pulls out his sword.
Stuff
Should
in it.
we kill it and take all of its
No.
stuff?
It doesn't seem to have anything in it.
It's probably gonna go back and get
Well,
things for us.
I mean, I already
It doesn't
pressed
have
the
the
button
money.
and gave it 2 species.
For
3 species.
yeah, for
Whiskey.
whiskey.
For whiskey?
Yeah.
All right.
What happens immediately?
It just as you hit the button for whiskey, it just stays on. There was a button for confirm or order.
Oh, well
Yeah.
then I'll insert like 10 more species, or I don't even know.
Pretty sure.
Or species.
It's just pretty sure.
And hit the S and J button.
Okay.
Can we up the count of S and J?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how. I'm not going to bother with
What is like the nicest meal I can get for 5 species?
for 5.
Whiskey.
Surprisingly, you can get a full steak dinner for that. Food is
Steak dinner bun.
Well, I mean, that is
And
fully
up
baked
the
though.
S and J count by 1.
what's that?
For my, I'm gonna order a steak dinner and an S and J.
Okay. All right. Mark that on your currency.
Yes.
Is that everything? Is there anything else that you might be looking for? Ammunition would not be here. Yeah, so it's pretty much food, drink, quickie stims, and S and J.
The only thing would be like whale oil. I don't think we have that. Because it's blood.
Man, I hope.
Uh,
Does not have whale oil.
no, there would not be whale oil for sale here. Sorry.
Would there be like basic first aid type stuff?
No.
I could just buy 5 steak dinners.
Ooh, there would. I need to decide what this would be. Give me a second.
He's about to see something interesting.
It might be
interesting.
You might be about to say the thing
Don't-
that I was also going to ask about.
Actually. There's one other thing available.
Is it also drugs?
It is
Oh,
kind of.
interesting.
Give me a second. I'm almost there.
Did you see what it was? Or what? Why did you say, oh, interesting?
That it was drugs.
Suspicious of you.
This time I just thought it was interesting that it was drugs, so shoot me.
There's so many drugs, though.
I don't know, you don't usually sell drugs at like,
Yeah.
well, I mean, I guess at this place you probably do.
You don't normally sell drugs.
Expand your
They're giving out the
mind.
drugs for
What's
free.
the point?
Exactly.
Automaton
But they
is
don't sell
selling drugs.
Well, yes.
It's automaton.
I know, I just didn't know there were more drugs out there.
You see something in a bright blue bottle. Wait, there wouldn't be pictures. Sorry.
Ah, I see.
Labeled Stars Spiritual Solution.
Would I have heard of that?
Roll a study cleverly or carefully.
Can I?
Are there any focuses that you think you could apply to this?
Void lore?
No. Well,
Poison?
no. I will allow poison actually,
Ooh!
because poison is kind of like our stand-in like chemistry kind of thing. You understand that?
Goodness. Did I get anything?
You sound like baby grandma-ish whenever you say it that way.
I got one success.
Probably not enough to hear about.
Yeah.
Sap heard about it at all?
You definitely have not. Sorry.
What's
You
the
can
price?
you can roll a void lore check if you want. The difficulty is going to be 3.
Could I have heard of it?
Sure.
What's
Nice.
the price on it?
Price is 10 species.
Well, I don't know what it is, so
3. Actually, technically, get 2 momentum. This check would be 1 for you because you've heard the name Star before.
interesting.
It's Starr. You knew Urculano Star, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, I did.
So this is a beverage that is said to restore the soul's health. That is able to help you focus. It's prescribed for flipping anxiety, for help you sleep, that sort of thing. It is the stand-in equivalent for Pierre's
Yep.
spiritual remedy or Adamire solution.
Right.
I just combined spiritual remedy, spiritual solution. I just wanted all the S's.
Right.
In fact, it is labeled S3 on it.
I wouldn't know that it does stuff for people who have void powers, would I? No, I didn't think so.
With a 3, you know what? I don't know how this would be explained, but you would say it restores your mana.
Ah.
Could be
This is not something fleshed out.
an
in rules.
educated guess.
Well, it is using void powers does actually strain your mind a ton, and this is kind of portrayed as some sort of like
How much is it?
10 species.
I'm gonna press one of those. You should give it a try.
Did you press it for me? Or did you press it for you?
Well, I'll buy it for you, but for you.
Oh, okay.
Wynn's gonna come up and push
Does it-
one S&J lecture himself.
Does it taste good or something?
It's well, yeah, but also it's good for. I'm trying
It
not to
helps
say
you
it
recover
helps you
mana.
recover mana.
Right.
It's good for people with good connections to the void. It's Stadian for those who don't.
You
mentally, but-
probably used it for like Void Fiend hangover. It probably helps you,
It
return a
also
bit back to
kinda helps
reality.
you recenter after you've done something like a void fiend trip. I think it might actually help with. I'm gonna slap my hand a couple of times.
Oh, okay.
At the very least, you could help me confirm my hypothesis there.
Sure.
Oh, went a bit siren there for a second. Hypothesis.
Gray walks up, a hand on the wound in his chest. Any of you bum me some, whatever a species is?
Already done.
Oh, thank you.
Anton, what's with the in the
Don't worry about
Wait,
it.
box?
Inspector! It's,
Please salute
good
him
to
back.
see you. Wow.
Saved by the gray.
Wait, what?
Saved by the gray.
Anyway, Anton, why were you hiding from the music box?
By the way, very loudly. By the way, hi.
Wait, did
well,
he
not
know-
very loud.
Nope.
Just like.
Did he, okay, he
Because
didn't know about the
you
mark.
ran to the exchange and
Uh,
just kind of
Do
waited.
you
and
have
everything
extra
else, remember?
species?
But
I have some
did he know about the
imperial
drawing
coins
thing?
or something that I
Did
could
that
trade
get
you
revealed?
for?
That's a
Did
good
that get
question.
revealed
How
later?
much
No,
did he-
that got revealed later too.
Mhm.
I feel like we'll need S&J, a bit of it.
I'm good enough for an S&J, stars and something else.
Okay.
I think
Probably
I didn't
another,
load up.
probably another S&J if we can, but
Not
whatever.
quite enough for that. Unless you want to chip in. So I guess instead of the steak dinner, we'll do another S&J.
Okay.
Big
wait,
sad.
how much am I? How much is it?
The
costing me?
automaton
5 each.
rounds.
Oh, 5 each. Still got 7.
Cancel
I
word.
think there's a few things we might need to catch up on.
Do you want to start?
Well,
And what happened? Does Lee notice his withered hand?
no, I have gloves on.
Okay.
Nope.
But does he notice because his hand is like all shriveled and like kind of, or like
Sad looks
weird, isn't it?
Even with the glove on, I don't know.
Yeah, it's
It's a little
gloves.
hard to. It is shriveled,
need my
but
gloves
the glove would
still?
adequately
Oh,
cover.
I
it.
can
study.
give those.
Oh,
Sure.
Sam's fancy dad's look
What's
is
the
now
difficulty?
complete.
This is very hard. This is probably like 4.
Oh,
It's
just 2.
He's got some. Yeah. No.
Okay.
Are you all placing the order?
I'm not doing it. Someone else hit that button.
Yeah, but first, do you want to start with the catching up?
There's been kind of a lot. I'm not even.
Can someone hit the button, please?
Like smacks the
Okay,
button.
Sorry. It leaves.
Well,
Thank
I'm
you.
not even sure what all happened with you at this point. I thought I knew, but I guess I didn't know. But well,
Do you want me
well,
to just say it?
I kind of got marked twice, sort of, but one of them was bad. Cause, do you know about the broker?
Who?
Yellow glowing eyes.
The guy that Sab talked to?
Yeah, it was him. Oh dear.
Well, anyway,
Hmm.
He's a real chopper.
he
Wayne.
did this. Well, I made a deal. It didn't really have any particular benefits. But then no, I pantomimed it to figure out how it would work. It doesn't work.
What do you mean? You
No,
take the glove
okay.
with your teeth.
I know, but then my mouth was full,
Oh. Mhm.
so I had to figure out a different way to
You-
armpit. Armpit hand.
You can still talk with turning him around.
That's true, but I
Thunder.
didn't want to.
Ah,
Nice back
it's
in the
there.
mouth.
Well, I got a different. Well,
With the, look at this. This is made of glove material.
it is. Yeah. Well, this one actually has it. This one doesn't.
So you're marked now.
Yes.
That lets you do what exactly?
Faster.
That's
That's like,
That's right. It's
I
true.
am speed. Okay.
Fair enough. All right. And can he see the tattoo on his neck?
No.
I'm pretty covered up with scarves and
Yes.
Oh,
stuff
winter.
there.
Scarfed it.
Yeah. Sorry. No.
You'll see it later, but you won't see it now.
And he's a protector now. You already heard that part.
Yeah, that happened.
Is that regret I hear?
No, it's just I don't know. It's just weird because now I'm catching up. I thought you were dead, and I'm just a little confused emotionally. I'm very happy though overall.
We'll talk later.
Yeah, we kind of need to.
Yeah.
At about this time, the automaton would return with a silver platter with a what's it? Cloche.
Close.
Cloche.
You're right.
With a cloche. It approaches, and even though you didn't order any food, still says, "Here's your order," and a bunch of beverages.
Are they like in glasses or in like vials?
They're all in vials.
Oh,
I'd
thank
grab the
goodness.
2 elixirs and the 1 solution. Here for you. Star solution. Drink it when you're feeling a little worn out from all the things you do with your mark.
Okay.
Basically, it'll help.
It does
And-
restore all mana.
Ooh.
I also ordered a SJ elixir, so I have 2 of those now.
And I pass one to Gray. Take care of yourself, Lauren.
Ooh, thank you. He's gonna drink half of it. He's at full.
Awesome. Roll into the rest. And you, Mr. Barrett, you're not dying again if I can help it. And I'm gonna hand him the other one.
Thank you. He's gonna put it in his pocket. You sure you won't need this?
It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Actually, I already have one. That I
I
stole
look
off of
like
your other
I'm so
character.
self-sacrificial.
So
I already have one.
It's like The Office. Like she's like, "You're not gonna die again," and then like the cuts to the camera room. And she's like, "And I already have one."
As far as catching up as well, what happened to Jacob Reed? We didn't
He
quite
was
see.
given a taste of his own medicine. Don't worry about it.
In what
Graham
manner?
arrives.
Who's
Door
that?
slide open.
Well, he was a problem, but you
Come
know,
on, everyone get in.
Reed, like,
yeah. He also mentioned the name John Reed.
Last call for.
Come on,
he's
everyone
gonna
in.
put his hand in the door.
yeah.
Well, we can
Stab
talk
steps into
inside.
it. Knowing this place, it's gonna cut. It's
She
gonna
kind
cut
of
off your arm.
like shepherds
We
Anton
can we
in.
can talk in
Oh yeah, that's literally what I was planning. That's it. You can keep talking.
just
Or in the tram.
Are you keeping your hand in the door?
Well, no, he's not keeping his hand in the door once everybody's on.
Okay, that's good because it would slice it off.
well,
There are no
thank you.
safety regulations here. They just expect
Come
people
to
to not be
Spring.
idiots. Okay.
Well, they expect people not to be idiots, and yet they hand out for free void fiend that turns them into zombies. So I feel like to
feel
some
like that
degree
was
they just
intentional,
don't
though.
care what happens to people. They're like, if you're an idiot, I don't care.
I really hope that you
Not
guys
my
run
problem.
into a squatter that is just like missing an arm at some point.
I'll hold the door for
Somebody
you.
didn't.
Oh!
Somebody didn't sit
I
clear.
won't hold the door
I'm
for you.
still
I'm
holding
sorry.
it. That's my hand right there. Now it's
It
going
finally-
away.
It finally comes back. The door opens. Yep.
Think we could get some super glue on that?
The squatter keeps his arm and uses it as a weapon. That squatter's armed. I'm sorry, I had to. Yes. So you all
We're
begin
in.
to rise up. This is unlike the ones at Sunline. Sunline, they were nice, but not too durable, it looked like. This thing is like
A tank.
almost built like a tank. Yeah, it's built to withstand heavy elements. Yes, it keeps moving up. Has anybody been to Ober-Gatlinburg ever? No one? Okay, dang it. You guys need to travel more.
We do travel, just not there.
I've been to like
In our
4
minds.
countries.
Travel in America. Come on,
Travel to
Tommy.
America, just not to
No.
Tennessee.
What's that? Okay, that's fair.
I've been to
We should go with
Yosemite.
that, but that's
I've
the whole
been
thing. It's a mountain resort, and you go up in a.
I've been
It's fun.
You can take me to a mountain
all
resort
over the
sometime.
West Coast.
It's kind of a touristy mountain resort.
That's
So-
okay.
It's Soul Spring.
Exactly.
What? I just made flipping over Gatlinburg.
Gatlinburg is Soul Spring.
Okay. It's
If you want to take me to Soul Spring, I'll go.
all right. There's not as many drugs, and
Darn.
but there is a zoo.
Oh,
Darn.
Yeah, I wish there were more drugs.
Seb goes over to where Lee is and is, also takes out the cotton bits. There's like a monster super thing in the bottom of the hotel that does like screaming, like freeze you or, compel you stuff. So have something to cover your ears is usually a good thing. Seb
Do you-
puts them in his ears. I have them in my ears now, so I can't actually hear you.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna guess that
Do
you
you have
said
any-
thank you.
Do you have any more?
I'm not. No, I'm not a. Oh, what'd you say?
Do you have any more?
Oh, takes out the thing that he was using to both putting in his mouth and like bend yeah, the thing he ties over his mouth. You hold up. You can use this.
Thanks.
So,
He tears it and puts one in each ear.
so
You all
like,
hear
takes the
a
other
gunshot.
one.
Ring out.
where from?
Can I
Above.
do a check to see where it's coming from?
Yeah.
Using my
sure.
firearms focus.
Yeah.
Like we've done before.
Yeah.
Alright, steady.
These things are dangerous.
Every time we get in the car.
2 successes.
It's directly above you. Get one momentum.
Wait,
Like on top.
Oh,
gosh, dang it! Like exactly what happened.
wait,
last
is the
time.
operator in the car with us?
No.
Ha ha ha.
Oh,
Can we tell, like, was it what they were shooting at?
Like do another perception check.
Like, did bullets come inside the car or
No.
anything? Okay.
But you can do it more. This is gonna be like a 2.
3.
Okay, one momentum. I will especially. I mean, does your rifle have a scope on it?
Mhm.
Okay. You use your scope and look down at where you all are. You can see a dead squatter. That was most likely recently deceased.
Can I tell who was shooting?
Given that the operator had a long-range rifle, it is no longer in the car, and the noise came from directly above the car. Yeah, it's just the operator taking pot shots.
Hey, be quiet up there.
This guy has issues.
He's just intense.
Yeah.
I wonder how Jacob Reed would react to that. Just literally not of any use at all. But anyways, you all keep going up this track. It's probably about a 20-minute journey. This thing moves decently slow. Any last conversations you all would like to have?
as like not a conversation, but a side thing. I thought I had something specifically, but I think I lost it at some point and forgot that I lost it. But would I be able to use something that I have, which is really just like writing implements, I guess, on bone? Or would that not work?
You could try. I don't know what works on bone, but I'm sure you could paint on bone. I don't know about like pencil on bone or pen.
Could I
You tell me.
Is there a check I could make to figure out if you have to carve something into bone for it to have an effect? Or if you could paint it on bone to have an effect?
Void lore check of 4. You don't know too much about. Well, you know what? You talked to the sailor one time. 2.
Hmm. I
Good.
think I only
math?
got one. Goodness. I think I only got one.
Okay. Good try.
Take black paint then, and while we're doing this, just like paint on the witch sword. Try to paint that thing that they said was that looked like the thing that looked like Wayne's mark that was
Oh,
on the bone charm. I'm gonna
yes.
try to paint
Yeah.
the similar part
Okay.
on this
All right.
in black paint, just because.
Make a painting check.
Oh gosh, that one was close.
Hidden difficulty.
Yeah, I think there's only one.
Someone would be able to tell that that's what you were trying to paint.
Cool. Is it bad enough that it's embarrassing?
If somebody saw it and had seen your other drawings, maybe.
We'll wipe it off.
Sav sidles over to where Anton is and just says, it's kind of low. By the way, sorry about yelling at you before we came here. That was mean. I'm sorry about that.
That's fine.
How are you feeling about meeting your old man Atlee?
I don't know.
It's okay. It'll be fine. If we need to punch him in the face, we can do that. If we need to chain him to a wall, we can also do that.
Well, I'm just not sure which we might need to
We could do a
do.
bit of both. It's fine. We'll figure it out.
Do you have anything to carve with?
The giant whalebone sword.
Did Lee hear him say that?
I wasn't trying to keep it.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
He's gonna pull out a knife.
Oh,
Thank you.
fuck.
It like takes up like the.
Do you have any wood paint on you?
No? I don't think so.
Depending on what you're trying to do, that could be a pretty useful weapon too.
Yeah, I don't have that, but I don't think that's the effect I'd be going for.
Sure. Maybe not with Hallie specifically.
Well,
Sorry. Just to make sure everything's heard.
At some point, I would like to ask LG for a couple of more. Do you know what this word is in the Alcadeva? Do you know what that word is in the Alcadeva?
You're gonna exhaust them at some point.
I only need like 2 more.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for like stay still, or like if there's a word for like stillness or halt or something like that.
Yeah, halt is exactly what he would tell you, pretty much.
And then I'm looking for a word that's like defend me or something like that, or a couple of words, I guess. In that case,
is this
I don't-
again
He-
just them whispering in a corner?
Yes.
Sav,
You can roll a perception check if you want. Has to be independent.
One success.
Just figured it'd be worthwhile to look at a few more things in LG that are a bit more practical than dancing.
Okay, what'd you roll?
One.
need more time to teach you that last one. It's a bit more grammar, sentence structure.
Sure.
Next lesson.
Sounds good. After we get out of here?
Yeah.
I like leans over to Anton. You know how to say the whispering together.
Yes, I have.
Like, she's still trying to get that one guy out of the void, right?
Yeah, I'm
This
sure
feels a
she's
little
just
wrong.
keeping it secret. I
listen.
don't think it's romantic per se,
Oh.
but she's certainly keeping more secrets. But
I don't know
Roll a
what it's
stealth check.
been.
Quietly.
Bob,
Independent.
carefully.
complication.
No successes.
So altogether, we have one complication.
Everybody in the entire it's a
Accidentally
decently
frame it.
small car, and LG was very good at whispering, and you all aren't.
I didn't want to assume.
Listen, guys. Sometimes you just want to have a private conversation.
Yeah.
We're not romantic.
Excuse me.
Well, that's
Mr.
also what
Listening.
I was saying.
fair.
But
I don't know. I seem to remember you asking her on a date back before I died.
Yeah, we're not pointing fingers here, but
Isel, can you speak for yourself? Because I certainly can't.
We've been over this. LG's teaching me something I can't really be more overt about, but it's not
Can't or
anything
won't?
like. Can't.
why not?
Because I gave my word.
To him or to someone else?
Damn.
So you're not bound by that.
I kind of am.
Who's your word to?
Can't tell you. Sorry.
Of course. Your secrets are secret, I understand.
Listen, it'll be helpful.
Anton.
I'm trying to figure out how to take Joel better.
He's gonna gesture over to the corner of the car. Anton.
Like,
Sab
go
goes
the
over to
corner.
where
Sorry about that.
I don't know the Wilkes. Who is it?
What about Wilkes?
The guy that's marked. Who is his
Wayne.
name?
Wayne.
Wayne.
Oh yeah.
John Wilkes.
He just goes over to
Hey,
Wayne.
hey, no, Wilkes was an NPC. He was
Yeah,
a photographer
yeah,
with Casey.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
He just goes over to
Silver
Wayne and just
Crown.
kind of like copies whatever he's doing.
What, Wayne?
Yeah.
Wayne is flipping a coin. A species.
Lee's going to
Pretends to flip a coin.
Lee's going to go and try whispering to Anton. Hey, I don't trust him either, but we'll find out later.
Talk quietly.
I will use my stealth focus.
Okay. Allow it.
Well, it's just that this is not even close to the only secret she's been keeping. And it's not even necessarily something that is going to become a problem.
Complication.
And nothing else?
Nothing.
Okay.
Well, I got one success.
Oh.
All right.
He was listening.
Literally everyone hears you two. I'm sorry. I'm rolling very well.
She's
I did roll a complication, but there are no complications for.
You know,
she's been honest about stuff. So like,
Tramcar is probably not the best place to have a private conversation, you two.
Well, it's
Which
working
I mean,
well
we're
enough
guilty
for
of that
you.
anyways.
I seem to be able to lower my voice a bit better.
Probably not for a better reason.
Anton, why do you want to know so many things? Just curious.
Well, it's not so much that I need to know what it is, it's more the attitude of keeping stuff from me.
So it's like a trust thing.
Well, do you trust me?
No,
Fair enough.
especially not about this.
Do you trust
Especially when
that
he won't even tell me.
at least
It's-
that I've got your best interest in mind?
Also, just saying, Anton, part of why I'm not saying things is not because of you, but because of other people that are around us right now. No offense.
listen, I get it.
newcomers.
I get it. I'm trying to make it sound like it's me. It's a joke, people. I'll just go and look out the window.
Appreciate it.
He's gonna go to the kind of the front of the car
Mhm.
and see if he can use his scope to see anything up ahead as they're
Yeah.
approaching.
All right, make a
So
perception.
just looking down at like where, at like
Well,
the mountain they're coming up. And
be
Yeah.
if there's
perfectly
anything
honest,
to note there,
I'm more just
or
annoyed
just
by
even like
everyone having
tracing
masks in
what
here.
it looks like, so in case they, can't take the
She'd
color
like
down.
lower hers.
Well, yours is see-through. It doesn't
Never
really
mind.
count.
Sab,
It's a gesture.
Well, I appreciate that, but I would really love to see that operator's face.
Yeah, I'd be kind of curious too, but don't think it's worth alienating him over.
No, but he doesn't even. How can you convince him when he doesn't even talk?
He's doing what we're asking him to, so successfully.
Except taking down the mask. I
It's
don't
not
need
one that's
to
in his
know,
own
but
self-interest.
I really want to know. That's all.
After this is all over, we'll see what we can do.
Sab, LG would join you at the back of the car, and would. You're at the front, so it would be difficult to hear. You're in the middle. He's gonna say, "So, we have another mission." I'm gonna go ahead and roll a talk quietly check from him. Anyone can roll perception if they want.
I got a 1 and a 20.
That pushes over. You actually.
I rolled 4 dice and all I got was a complication.
I swear the complications are flowing freely tonight.
Oh, is that going?
Hey, we're
Yeah,
getting
you
them all
can.
out now.
Oh
Can you
my
assist
goodness.
him? Roll 1d20, please.
Yeah, he can do that.
Talk quietly.
For once in his life, it helps. One.
Okay. All right. None of you can hear this.
Fair enough.
Mission. Keep this one very, very secret. Wayne needs to live. I mean, everybody needs to live, but like, just make sure that kid avoids some of the worst things here. That's it. We can talk more about it later. And back up. Okay. Your perception check of 2. You would be able to spot the end of the line. As you are still ascending up the mountain, you would be able to see, first off, chairlifts at beginning, almost at the end of the line so basically a new line to take you further up the mountain. Chairlifts are not moving, and you would see the station that you're all about to arrive at, which does not have any squatters around it, and you would see the ski lodge, which actually begins with when you begin to see it, has a bright yellow glow to it. There's a warmness conveyed from it. That's the first thing you see of it is light in the fog, and as the building gets clearer and clearer.
Any dangerous looking things?
Just the snow. You would not want to get stranded out here, especially because there's no rescue staff. They're dead.
Can I turn the Hastings device on and see if I can find any frequencies up here while
Yeah,
we're
sure.
about to land?
Radio frequencies?
No, just any void frequencies.
Okay. Go ahead and make a void lore check. Tinker. Cleverly.
Beautiful. Okay. That makes up for it. Cleverly. One success.
You don't.
Fair enough.
Sab walks over. Can I give it a try?
Let me show you how. So you're gonna be wanting to turn this dial here, just very, very, very slowly back and forth. this is larger scale corrections over here. But this is someone you're going to use to try to fine tune into a specific frequency. So what you're going to be listening for, and then da 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 da, you know.
Yep. All right, Tinker, Void Lower,
And
cleverly.
personal notes. The difficulty of using something that you have the blueprints for is one easier.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
is it building? Or is it using? I think it's also using. I could
All
check.
right.
But-
Sure.
Okay. Doesn't help a lot. But
It's still hidden difficulties though, but
All right.
whatever it is one less than it was.
Tinker cleverly. One critical success.
Oh.
One critical.
Mhm. Wait, let me. Is there any? Nope. Wait. Nope. That's it.
At this point, you can't distinguish individual signals, but you can definitely know that something's coming up from the ski lodge.
Oh, stop it there. Stop there. There's something up ahead.
Cool. What's this side box do? Ding, ding. It's the thing that you put stuff in.
Oh, that's where the void ray core goes in.
Cool.
LG just walks up. Cancer. Walks away.
LG. Just don't
What's
Don't
cancer?
ever put your open card.
Did we? When was the concept of cancer identified? I
Was
feel
it
like
much
we
in
were-
years
Tumors for sure were
Right.
very discoverable.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
So I feel like it would have been a while.
Right.
Sybil gave me special equipment to handle that part. Don't ever open it.
Cancer.
By the fact that Sab has the blueprints of this and understands basically how it works, is that true?
Roll a tinker or a study check. Engineering focus.
So I got a bootleg elixir from Sav.
For
Is
medicine.
that the one that only does half hit points? Differentiate these. Also need some points back.
Nothing.
Nothing.
So
You don't really know. Sorry.
real quick
Nothing
clarification.
further.
Yes.
Without armor, I would have 4 stress points.
Yeah.
With armor, I have 6. So how many would I get from the bootleg elixir?
What armor do you have right now?
The vest.
Oh, fair enough.
I don't even remember who gave it to me.
What's your maximum of stress points, not including armor?
Not including armor
Not
is
including
4.
Okay, so you recover 2 stress points with that. Cool. All right. Also, Sab, were you gonna try to repair your armor, or did we
Yeah.
do that already?
Well, I mean, yeah, he will probably try to do that.
Yeah. Now is probably the last chance you'll be able to.
Right,
do
he
that.
has tinker tools. That help?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
That's not
How many
nice.
points is it damaged?
It is damaged 6. Wait, no, that's actually one of his health. 5.
5?
Yeah, it was when he got beat up and then like. pick up.
All right. Okay. So go ahead and make a tinker check. Partial successes. A 5 will repair everything.
Okay.
A 3 will repair 3 hit points.
Okay. So tinker.
Yes.
For a metal plate, how much armor is that?
I believe this is the armored a mantle, but with an upgraded steel plate. So I will say, do any of you know what the mantle has?
I thought it was 2.
I thought it was 2 as well. I'm gonna say it's 3 stress points.
Okay.
So does anyone know how to tinker well?
I can, well, it's not exactly the same, but I've messed with those things. What are you trying to do?
Trying to get these cracks together and kind of put this. Well, I don't know how the armor is, but he kind of explains it.
I can try to help.
Sure. Get Sav gives him the tinkering tools, and I'll help you out.
Whoop.
Okay. Tinker. clever.
1 dice.
Well, you rolled a 1, and it was a bad
Oh.
decision.
Sav's giving.
It was a very bad decision.
Mhm.
I rolled a complication and no successes.
Oops. What'd you roll? Oh wait, no, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Take 1 stress point off of the armor. Is it completely destroyed?
Yeah, like it would be already. It's already like max
Oh.
badness.
Okay. You don't manage to fix anything. This is going to be an actual complication
but since it can't, it is at max, but it has, think of it as at like -1 stress right now.
In other words, it's going to take more to repair it before it even does it.
It is. I was really hoping you would roll something high because part of the
Yeah.
armor is actually ceramic, and I was just like, maybe it had worked with like pots or something once.
I really rolled high. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, the thing is, my tinker's not even bad. It's just when you roll a 20 and a 17, there's not much you can do.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna take a brief break before we go into the ski lodge.
Sorry.
So we will see you all in just a bit.
My dice are
And we're back. Very first question. When you were talking about that guy that Heisel wanted back, did you name drop him?
No.
Good job.
It's true.
Alright.
Um,
That guy
that
has
guy.
a
Before
lot
we get
back.
there
You
real
know,
quick,
her crazy
we,
ex.
yes.
How
Sam.
crazy?
Seb,
How crazy he's announced.
I guess, goes over to
How
Lee
crazy.
and is. Do you need that SMJ, or could I borrow it? Like, possibly permanently.
He pulls it out of his pocket without looking at you. He just hands it to you. He's still laser focused on what's up ahead.
Thanks. Seb goes over to her Heisel. Hey, do you need that vest I gave you?
Do you need it back?
I might.
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
I'd make my way up front to where Barrett is very obviously fixating on the road ahead. You, doing okay?
How are you?
Well, you know, here. So, as well as could be expected. How did you get here? Could ask.
I rented a very expensive airship.
What?
I spent 1,000 notes on a private airship ride. to
You
get
have
to
1,000
guys.
notes?
What?
You have 1,000 notes?
I had 1,000 notes.
How did you even know we were here?
I took emotional.
Did you talk to Ran or something?
Well, it was very complicated. Starting in Jessamine, I found out you went to this place, and then this place, and then this place, because I kept on, following the trail you left at each of the air docks. And then I finally found out. Wasn't really sure where you were going after that, so I tried calling the ship, and Mikhail answered and told me where you guys were, and I followed, and then I wound up here.
So he knows you're alive.
I am too.
I'm glad.
So are we on a, like, did you say it was like basically a sidewalk that was cleared? You said something about something being cleared.
I did?
Did you?
Hello?
Did I misinterpret that?
I think that was back before we got on the.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that was back down at the village.
Oh, okay. Okay. So what are we on now? Just walking through the snow?
Oh, you guys arrived?
I don't know.
Yeah, you're right.
I forgot.
Lee's going to
Blue
lead the
Bull's
way
car.
out of the car. He's going to kind of take point.
Okay.
Seb puts one of the cotton things in his ear and he puts the other like in his glove where he can pull it out and put it in the other one, just in case something.
Ah, to have two hands.
Also, Lee. And she said this very quietly so Anton can hear. We're sort of trying to do a thing where we're luring the. Oh, we're sort of trying to do a thing where we lure the broker out because I think he wants to, I don't know, mess with Anton or something like that. But the plan is as soon as he pops up, we're gonna use the music box so we can't use any of his powers. And I think that that might make me a bit of a target, so just be on the lookout.
Absolutely.
Hey, does
Are we
Maxim know
trying-
you're alive?
What?
Does Maxim know you're alive?
No.
Great. Filing that away for her to do later.
The broker, are we here to kill him or capture him?
Kill.
He puts the rag that Sam had in his mouth back in his ear.
It's like dripping a
specifically
little
that
bit.
one of the two. So Seb also
Feels a little moist, but
Oh.
He assumes that's sweat or something.
So
Who knows?
from here, where's the ski
Melted
lift?
snow.
Or the ski lift?
What?
From here, where's the ski lift?
Right next to you guys.
Woo!
I want everyone to roll a survive check.
Oh boy.
Difficulty of 3.
Oh boy.
Survive
the result?
what?
Is it a resolve or?
Forcefully. And
Oh.
partial successes.
hidden partial successes.
That's concerning me.
Oh my goodness. I'm switching dice.
Yeah.
No successes.
Also 2. I don't know why I'm surviving.
Sheer will to live, and my stylish wool hat.
Her love for Leo.
Well, maybe if
Kept
you
her
have
on
like
for
a very
3 years.
dramatic like red on one of the long sticks, and you're
Oh,
like, "Oh,
yeah.
Leo, save me!" and look like cigarettes going up.
She doesn't need Leo to save her. She can
I know,
save
but if
It's a
you're
herself.
dramatic-
because then he's like, oh no,
Exactly.
I have to go save her
And
now.
you're like, "I can save myself, darn it,
I'm-
Leo, where were you?"
I'm very
He's like,
excited for
"Oh
women
no."
to learn- Never mind.
Not even that. Not even that. She's a strong, independent woman. Thank you very much.
That's what I'm saying. You didn't need him. She just starts yelling at him when he falls for it.
Oh, sure.
What happens to us?
Nothing that you know.
Ah,
Um,
I'm terrified.
It's worse not knowing.
so, ski lift is right here. And
Something to say, Levi.
Yes,
it is not moving.
that's Anton's life right now.
Would I know where you controlled something like that from?
Tinker with perception focus?
Can I help?
Yeah, sure.
Cleverly?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Can I also help?
Tinker what? Well, it doesn't matter.
1, 2, 3. Okay. That'll cut it. No momentum though.
The line's cut.
No.
How are we
There
going
is-
to get to Atlee now?
There is a control box. And
More
you find it.
frustrating.
I will go ahead and take 1 from that success and apply it to the next check of is this thing on? And the lever is pulled. It's on. Labeled
This thing
on.
on?
Uh-oh.
I'm going to. Boom. Anything happen?
Make a tinker check.
I really hope this gets it working.
Difficulty of 6. I'm not lying.
Someone give me a momentum. Oh gosh darn it. I did get 2 successes.
Wow, impressive. No, nothing happens. That's kind of just a joke. You can't get this thing started with.
Percussive maintenance works. Do you know how many videos there are on the internet of someone with a broken phone or a broken TV and they just like hit it with a baseball bat and suddenly it works again?
I was expecting that. I was hoping.
I mean, not on a 2.
But maybe on a 4.
Yeah, that is
So
like
we
the
at
people
the
who wrote
station,
6
so, like,
successes,
we can
but
leave.
You're at the station. It's outside. Normally there would be ski lifts going around and around and around.
Is there anything that powers it? Like, would there be somewhere where you would put like a whale oil tank or something like that?
Good idea. Go ahead and make a quick tinker check. Difficulty of 1.
Yes.
1.
Well, actually, 2.
Mm.
Because it's cleverly, I can re-roll one of those.
1 momentum.
I'm running out of non-momentum dice.
So
there is a max momentum in that.
I think I'm at it.
there is no place
you
for
are too.
whale oil, but a lack of power seems to be the issue here. That being said, I don't know if you have examined the power lines or how things are powered around here, but I will say with all of you and your various tinker checks on automatons and walls of light and whatnot, this place is not wherever the power is coming from is not from whale oil tanks that can be replaced. There's got to be some sort of power grid actually powering everything. So underground cables, perhaps. But the closest place that might have power seems to be the lodge, which is lit.
Hoping we wouldn't have to go meet her.
Is there any way to manually move the lift without power?
You could try scaling it.
That's a terrible idea. I have 1 working hand.
Just let us know up roads.
Ooh,
You're like toss yourself every time.
You could use your legs.
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
hanging
like-
upside down.
I've done it before. It's actually easier than just using your hands.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. Also, it would Anton would be a freaky little guy, just like way too fast. It's like,
That'd be funny though.
That doesn't make me happy.
Okay. Quick in, quick out. See if we can find some power. I think that's where Sablaster Spire is holding up. If we run into her, act with caution.
Is she someone we don't want to run into or someone we do?
I'd prefer not to.
What happens if we do?
Hopefully a conversation.
Is this a person that we can kill or a person we want to capture?
I'd say try a conversation first.
And then kill her?
Only if she tries to kill us.
Okay, so break left.
Odds are
Got it.
good that that'll happen.
I just I've heard some things about her. I'm not sure if she's completely. And she like gesture vaguely to her head.
Is she going to try to kill us using conventional means or your weird mystical means?
I don't think she's marked, if that's what you're saying.
Anything as weird as what we've seen down there?
Boyd, I hope not.
What are the odds it wouldn't be this place?
He's just gonna start walking up towards the lodge.
I'll
And
follow.
Hazel will, jog the couple of steps to catch up.
You all would see the operator not sneakily take a grappling hook and spit it and throw it up to the roof.
Of the ski lodge?
It's
You-
only 2 floors. It's not too big.
Okay.
If you
Please.
find the power before us, just catch up.
He's going to nod to him, and he's going to go up to the front door and just knock really loud.
There's no response.
He's going to stand to the side of the door. He's going to pull Heisel around to the side of to the wall, like out of the line of the door,
Mhm.
and he's going to try to open the door from the side.
Seb just gets on the other side of the door.
Does it open?
Yes, it does. Light pours out of it and warm. This place is heated. Are you doing the whole like open the door and have the gun or something like that, or is it just a peek?
For now, it's just a peek, just to see what's in there.
Roll a perception check.
Once again, I have the feeling that this is almost certainly a trap.
2 successes.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe a bit too
it-
premeditated.
Hmm?
Might be a bit too
This looks like
premeditated.
it's kind of just like the buildings back down on the ground that are powered,
We're not
heated,
the only ones here.
and in fine condition.
He's got his rifle in his hand.
One other detail. There are people inside.
People,
Many of
people?
them.
What kind of
People.
People,
They
people?
look like regular people.
Seb ties his little bandana around, but just to, like, try and cover his face, less of like gagging.
Okay.
He doesn't have
As I would like
masks,
peek
so-
around the door too. What do you? Oh,
So,
Stay here.
They like
you
moving
kidding me?
around. They're like,
Yeah. So
First,
the people,
3 seconds.
it's
Well,
not
ours look
too
like-
many of them. It's I don't know. There's a big open area in the center of the ski lodge that you can see a couple of them just kind of relaxing. You can see a fireplace, lots of very fluffy furniture, mounted animals, that sort of thing. People who look like skiers, hunters, people just relaxing in the resort. There are, of course, automatons as well.
Anybody
They're-
have weapons?
What's that?
Anybody have weapons?
Make another perception check.
what do their eyes look like?
1 success.
Not that you can see, no. Although some people have skiing poles. I just look normal from here.
No black, no glowing.
No black, no glowing, as far as you can tell now. Maybe someone has black eyes, but you need to get closer to see that, probably.
He's going to walk in first with his. He's not pointing the gun up at anybody, but he's got it in his arms, unslung, ready to use.
and Hazel can come with.
As you step in, the automaton just welcomes you and says, "Hello, welcome to the ski lodge. Please place orders for refreshments here and enjoy your stay."
Can you activate the ski lift?
The ski lift is activated.
Could you power the ski lift?
The ski lift is powered.
No, it's not.
Could you make it go up?
The ski lift is activated. Enjoy the slopes.
Where's the power? Where would one go about turning the ski lift on or off?
The ski lift is powered.
No, it's not.
Anton, it doesn't work like that.
Should.
Where's St. Lester's Spire?
Click, 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 click. I'm sorry, but visitor information is unfortunately limited with access.
How many people are here?
I'm sorry, that is privileged information. I'm sorry.
Does this thing have buttons?
Yeah, a few. Refreshment. Although the plate's actually on the desk that it's sitting at instead of on its body. This one's wearing fancy clothes.
Is there, like, is there anybody sitting down, like, you know, not talking to anybody at the moment?
Yeah, it's pretty easy to find someone that is. You can see someone enjoying a book by the fireplace, older gentleman, lamb chops. Seems to be drinking some sort of brandy or something, swirling it around.
Is he near enough for me to talk to him without, like, going too far away from Heisel?
Yeah, he's pretty
Well, I
close.
come with you.
Okay, he's gonna go up to this guy. Hello, what's your name?
Oh, hello. You can call me Mr. Brandt. It's good to meet you.
You can call me Mr. Barrett.
So what brings you to the ski lodge?
Oh, looking for a little action, a little fun.
Aha,
What about you?
aren't we all? I'm actually here for the isolation.
How'd you get here?
Like everyone else. Airship, of course.
How did you deal with the village down there?
The village? What do you mean?
It's overrun by weird creatures trying to kill me, and
Oh, I assure you that the automatons they might be a little
Not the-
spooky, but
not the automatons. I don't know. Do you know what they are?
Don't worry about it. How long have you been staying here? If you don't mind my asking.
oh, I've been here about a week now.
A week?
Mm-hmm.
What's the date, if you don't mind me asking? I get a little confused with these things sometimes.
Well, I actually don't know. I've kind of lost a bit of track of time, and that's part of the reason I'm here.
Hmm,
No schedules and that.
sure. Have you encountered many of the other guests while you've been here? I know you said the thing about isolation, but
Mhm. Oh, plenty. Fine people, most of them.
anyone of interest?
Hmm.
Anyone whose name you recognized or anything?
Yes. Well, sorry. He would definitely rattle off names of people he found interesting, probably friends that he says that he's made during his time here. Roll a quick perception check, hidden difficulties. You know what? Or insight, I'll allow.
Insight.
Mm-hmm.
Easily. Well, 2 successes.
2.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I'm not that good of a DM. I'm not going to go through the names. But
No, you're good.
he rattles off several names of people that he's been friends with, people that he's talked about his literature with, shared drinks with, a couple of musicians that are here, that sort of thing.
Any names I would recognize specifically, or like?
Some sound familiar, but nothing you can put your finger on.
Mhm.
I'm gonna try to like look, not get out of sight of everyone, but try to like look around, get a little bit of a layout, and like see which direction I think would be the most likely that there would be some sort of like power.
Yeah.
Like fuse box.
Yes, go ahead and make a study carefully check. Perception or architecture.
Oh, thank you. I don't have that.
Nobody does. Nobody would ever have that.
I would have that if I was playing an architect.
I-
Only slightly more ridiculous.
Roll
than what I do
a
have.
study check.
Okay.
Success.
I'm not going to say perception. This is actually for the familiar names that I mentioned.
I got
Um,
one success.
Go ahead. Yeah, difficulty of 2.
Study cleverly, no focus.
Yes. Oh.
2.
Okay.
I thought you rolled an 8 and 2 7s. I was like, how's that 2?
All right.
17.
One name that you recognize. Sana Tagwood. It'd be pretty recent for you, but long for us. That was the name of a violinist at Bryanton that you ran into on the docks.
Yeah, no, I remember her.
That was one of the musicians he lists off.
What's the weather like in the month of Timbers?
Well,
Like, what season is it equivalent to?
it is early spring.
I guess I can see why you came up here if it's starting to get a bit too warm down there for your tastes.
Wait, say that again.
Guess I can see why you came up here if it's getting a bit too warm for your tastes down there.
What exactly do you mean by that?
Oh, not the Timbers. Gets a little bit too hot for skiing, if that's your thing.
Well, I mean, there's plenty of snow here. The altitude is high enough that there's plenty of it.
Exactly. I mean, I can see why you came up here if you're big on
Right.
skiing.
Yes. I have. Getting better every day.
Have you taken the ski lift up? The ski lift up.
Oh, yes, of course.
Do you know, we were just trying to get up there, and it was they keep saying it's operational, the automata, but it's not actually going up.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, normally I'd say talk to the automata about that. It is kind of concerning. Should probably, if you go back down to the village, talk to that Tazalani person. He probably knows about.
Oh, I think he's a bit
technical
busy.
things. Oh, fair enough. I imagine so.
Well, I'm sure we'll be able to figure out some way of getting it operational again. I appreciate your time, sir.
Of course.
I'll take a bit of a quick.
Is everybody going in?
I think so, yeah. I think Sab just put on his fancy hat. He just tries to look a part of these guys.
With a bandana on your face.
Yeah, as you do.
Yeah, he's not even close to the only one wearing a mask in this store.
That is one thing, Anton. None of these people are wearing masks.
And a light comes
All
down
of
from
them.
heaven, and the angel choir starts singing. He's like, "Oh, the faces."
But they're all out of key.
Oh.
They're all what?
All the angel voices are out of tune.
Oh.
It's the ancient music. Anton dies.
Angelic voices come down, but they're not angels.
It's all the outsiders singing in the choir to kill him.
But
Leo
that was
does
the only
come
one
up
on
with a
key.
good
It's like,
voice.
no, you're not on key.
You need to. No, you're a little flat. No, you're a little short. If you could be more like him, if you could cancel out each other, problem. No, that's not even your note.
Oh,
No idea.
no,
No idea. I was just gonna become a choir director.
Okay, would I have gotten anything on a 1 to get any sort of like idea of where the stuff is?
No, sorry,
Cool.
nothing.
But I am on the other side of the room.
So, is there anywhere that looks like powery? Or
Roll a study check.
behind the
Perception
scenes, not decorated for guests?
Would she be able to use architecture?
focus. Yes, she would.
Perfect. I have a 5 in that after all.
Oh, if you did.
3?
If she
I
did
got
have
a
a.
natural 1.
Natural 1.
If she did have a 5 in architecture, she would have gotten 4 successes.
Nice.
Imagine.
All right, I'm taking.
I should have had my
Architecture
5
is
in
so
architecture. I know.
That's the
I
best
appreciate
focus
it.
in the game.
Oh,
You know, in combat, architecture focus, amazing. Like, man, I think I would put you
I mean, have
in
you seen the like
a
huge
modern
thing
house
like
with an
I
open floor
would
plan.
allow an architecture focus
It's like I
for
wouldn't want to
finding
fight
cover.
anymore.
Ooh,
Think about it.
that's fair.
Yeah, isn't it?
I'll hide behind this column. I believe it's an Ionian column.
Because it's like I knew I
Tom, I
picked the
didn't.
right major.
You were nerding out about the column you were hiding behind. I could hear you. Oh.
Well, it's just some people are like, let me hide behind this table, and then other people are like, that's made of wood. I'm gonna hide behind this stone here.
That's fair.
All right, no, nothing. Oh wait, 3.
I got a 3. Woo. Nothing.
So you would
Oh.
definitely surmount that, or surmise, yeah. Correct.
I was very confused for a second.
You surmount. That means like prevail, doesn't it, or something?
Yeah.
You would know that it's likely an area labeled off limits. Probably not next to the front door. So probably going towards the back of the building would be your best bet.
Mr. Barrett, we're gonna do some snooping. Sebastian,
Hmm?
if we find an off-limits area that we think might be the power area, might need you to
Signal me and I
make a
get to do stuff.
distraction.
I can do that.
Nothing harmful to anyone here.
Okay.
Anton,
Hmm.
can I have my knife back, please?
Sure.
Anton, see, here's a knife.
You got a knife. No. Anton with a knife. He's like, I'm gonna cut just the little piece of your nose off. It's gonna be a little bit wrong for the rest of your life. No. Don't do it. I'm gonna make a notch in your earlobe, so if you ever wanted to get your ears pierced, you couldn't, because the piece of your ear that you would want to get pierced is gone. Just the dumbest little things.
So, off-limits areas. I'm
Yeah.
gonna snoop with Mr. Barrett.
Okay, you're gonna first need to go to the back of the building,
Mhm.
which is through a public area.
Sure.
Um,
I belong
are
here.
you trying to? Oh, okay. Are you trying to act natural or stay hidden?
Act natural.
Okay. Roll a talk. Interacting with people.
Mhm.
What style do you think this wants?
Boldly.
Allow boldly.
Do we all have to make that are going through?
Persuade help.
Just title, difficulty of 1.
Persuade help.
If we don't have to make the check, could we help
Or
with
just
it?
you.
Well, yeah, sure, why not? Persuade.
Okay. 3.
2 momentum.
Oh, I'm sorry, 2.
1 momentum.
Yes.
It's very easy. No one is suspicious of you. But with being boldly, that does not refrain from you being noticed.
No, definitely not.
He's gonna try to sneak, like, he's gonna move away from her a little bit, move along the side of the room.
Okay.
Try not to be seen, but also be close enough to jump to Heisenberg.
All right. Roll a stealth check.
Move quietly.
Yep.
Stealth. 3 successes.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Faisal,
Mhm.
you would hear a voice from your side say, "If it isn't the Lady Augur," as an older woman would approach you in a pretty ornate green suit, almost. It's Sable Aster Spire.
Miss Spire, it's a pleasure. Good to
I
see you.
was not expecting you to be visiting this fine resort.
Well, I appreciate whoever was giving me rooms. I would appear I had no trouble at all with the automaton at the front desk.
Oh, yes, that was part of a promotion for any such cult leaders like yourself. To prepare a spot that was, I suppose, me.
Well, I appreciate the generosity. It's good to finally be here after I've heard so much.
You've heard of this place. You definitely need more. If there are any of your cult looking for a nice place to go to,
I'll be sure to
would
recommend
indeed
it.
like some promotion for that.
Listen, have you heard about what's going on down in the village?
Not exactly.
Just I heard something about some guests who weren't supposed to be there. Overstayed their welcome.
Like squatters?
Right.
I think I've heard a little bit about them. Hasn't that problem been dealt with by now?
Doesn't seem like it.
I will talk to Lee and Tasselini about this. It's about time that this is dealt with.
Do you know where Atlee is?
Yes, at least at the next level.
I've been meaning to speak with him actually.
Oh,
Do you
really?
have a connection to him from here? Radio or anything?
Yes. The radio hasn't really been working lately, though, unfortunately.
Oh, I see. And I heard something at the front desk about promotion of Void Fiend. What's that all about?
Well, it's Void Fiend is free right now.
Is there anything different about it? Or is it just the normal stuff?
It's the normal stuff, but free. Get it now while it's hot, though. We're going to end the promotion pretty soon.
It's quite the promotion.
Mhm.
What would you recommend while we're here?
Well, I actually don't prefer this place as much. I would highly recommend the Rupture Hotel down in the village. Spa there is just absolutely luxurious and very relaxing. Real quick, where is everyone?
He's off
I'm
to
like-
the side of the room. He saw Heisel stop and start talking to this woman, so he stopped and he's trying to.
Does Isel still have the massive void music box?
No.
Yes!
She's just like holding this massive thing that she definitely stole. Hi, Sable Astrospire. How's it going?
She does not seem to notice.
Okay. She's like, Isel's quirky like that.
Well, she already carries around the Hastings device, right?
That's true.
It's just one more large annoying box.
Anyway, Anton is like sort of flanking Heisel. Not up in the way,
Okay.
but close by.
All right. The NPCs are all with you as well. Sab.
He is over, basically kind of, since they're going like back, he's kind of more at like the front of the crowd, as it were. So he's kind of more on like a little bit into it, but he's kind of like in an area where he would be more opposite side of where they are, kind of.
Okay.
Just keeping an eye on them and watching people. Who are
All right.
around them.
Fair enough. What was the last thing you said?
Miss Spire, I was gonna ask, I think the lift is out.
Hmm.
We were gonna go up to the top to meet Atlee, like I said, but it doesn't seem to be moving. How would we see about turning that back on?
You should probably talk to the automatons about that.
They're claiming
Real
it's still
quick.
on.
Wait a second.
I'm a beard. This is the second freaky check. This time it's not us. I'm a beard. Like Sable Aster's like, the promotional void feed is no different from normal void feed, and Anton's standing there like, no.
Heisel,
Yes, sir.
you feel a piercing pain along your side. It's bad.
What happened?
Right now you don't see anything happen. Go ahead and roll a survive check.
Wait, no one else saw anything happen either?
No.
Survival. Oh, well.
Do we notice
3.
anything? Do we notice anything happening to her?
No perception check on.
Well, like, do we notice her reacting like in pain?
Yeah, she would like
What's
clutch
that?
her side and double over 3.
3. Go ahead and roll a perception check. Difficulty of 3.
Okay. Any focuses besides perception? Just perception. Okay.
Yes, just perception.
No.
I will also allow resolve.
Resolve for her or for us trying
For everyone actually.
Wait, we're all rolling
to
this
try to see?
Yes, everyone is.
rolling
survive.
survive.
I was supposed to be rolling for survive. That's perception.
Oh wait. Okay, it's gonna be perception first.
Okay.
Perception.
Hold on to that survive check. That'll wait for just a little bit. Okay.
3 successes.
This was a trap.
Your vision darkens quickly, and you hear Wayne say, "What the void is that thing?" And pull a revolver. As you look back to what he's pointing at, towards Sabalaster Spire, you see something 8 feet tall with lanky, bony appendages, and one of them is stabbed into you. It may have once been Sabalaster Spire. There's a carapace along her back as protrusions come out of her spine. Spikes. She does have yellow eyes.
She has yellow eyes.
We see this, right?
Not quite yet.
Interesting.
So go ahead and now roll this survive check.
Wait, survive check is to see her?
What is it again?
Survive, resolve, forcefully. Difficulty of 2 this time. Because some clear things are happening that would make this easier to.
I'm going to use a void point to make this 2 successes.
All right.
I have one
Same.
critical success.
All of 1 critical success, so that's 2. All right, 2. Oh wait, flipping LG and who else is left?
Right?
Gray. Yes, thank you. Good.
You've seen it. You rolled well earlier.
Great. It's not. So it won't be attacking this turn. What'd you roll?
I used a void point, so it's 2.
How many void points do you have? You've used like 3 this session.
Yeah, he had 3 apparently.
Okay, fair enough. Yes. So all of you would see the lights in this place go out. Not like a light turning off, but like almost fading as your vision returns and you see a completely different picture of what was once there. This place is in shambles. There are no guests inside.
Far more what I expected.
There are corpses, lots of them,
Cool.
and there is something hunched over with a bony appendage in Heisel's side right now.
Okay.
We roll initiative.
Yes, roll a move quickly check. Take 1 stress point. Or wait. This is gonna be 2 stress points.
Believe it or not.
2
got 2
successes.
successes.
Whoa. Okay.
1 success.
Oh,
One
2
success.
successes as well.
Mm-hmm. I don't. This is a before combat thing. This is just part of the attack.
Okay.
Roll a survive check.
Sure.
Ooh. Oh, I bet it's like poison or something. Gosh dang it.
Survive
Your
what?
resilience focus so bad.
Forcefully.
Okay. Any focuses?
Resilience. Or brawling. Resilience.
Reroll these 2 with a void point.
Difficulties.
Okay, so
Ooh, that's
that's
much better.
3 successes.
3.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happens as you see Spire lean towards you with her chin has been bisected and opens now like mandibles.
Mandibles.
Yeah, mandibles. Her teeth are jagged, not like she's been given any other teeth, but that they were just sharpened. As she hisses at you, I don't know.
Yeah, what are the bug monsters' pronouns?
That's right.
Um,
I don't want to be rude. I want to kill. Wait, I need your pronouns. I want to kill her.
I'm trying to describe how you would pass this check. I know how it would go if you failed it.
Is she
What?
trying to melt my face?
No.
Is she trying to eat my face?
No. It's actually nothing to do with her mouth. It's the bony appendage in you, right?
Yeah, it injected like a
Ah.
poison or something.
You know what? Let's keep that for a surprise. Nothing happens. Yes. So now roll those quickly checks. Move quickly. No other focuses. All right. Let's see. Let's go. Gray is out, but he'll still roll. Let's go. LG. Wayne. To be an operator, maybe?
And it was like, well,
Oh, that's booming.
Oh, no. Okay, give me a second. I will be adding yours in a bit. I just need to do all NPCs first.
No, this voice is going to a different problem.
Wayne is going to have a surprise round himself. He
Ooh.
passed the survive check at the very beginning to resist this illusion.
Wait,
He
so
was
he was
really
seeing
weirded
everything-
out until he saw Sabelaster. I wanted to. He was kind of milling around a little bit, just kind of clearing this place, and didn't notice Sabelaster come up. So when he did turn around, he's like, "What?"
Excuse me?
LG
why
has-
is Faisal talking to some big, giant, bony appendage creature?
Trying to be polite, but clearly uncomfortable. Hey, Sabelaster! He's like, why are you communicating with the bug thing? It's like the one person you don't want at the potluck, but
All right.
she came and you have to be polite.
Two
Drop
successes.
meatballs again.
And her meatballs aren't that good.
Two? Really? Whoa!
I also
Eyes
got two.
first.
I also got 2.
What'd you roll?
I rolled 12 and a 15. Which
4 and
is 2
6.
successes.
All right.
Yeah.
Heisel. And
guys.
Ton.
Hey guys, remember all the times you said that I'm always gonna go last in initiative? Well, eat it!
The second you go, you're going to be last in initiative.
I will say one other detail that I was actually intending to add is when you do resume your sight, one of her hands appendages is on the music box, jammed inside the mechanism.
Oh,
Okay, but also, that would cause potentially significant difficulty to other people. So while it might help, it might also.
All right.
What if it's wrecked?
One success. Numbers.
Yeah.
2.
2? Whoa, nice. Okay. You were third.
And sad 1, and that 1 is a 6.
6. Okay. After LG. Sabelaster Spire.
Oh.
2 successes. After Tom.
Better use that knife that Sav got you.
I have a sword.
Oh, use the sword then.
All
Don't
right.
Just cut off the earlobes.
No.
First things first.
I'm chopping off
Um,
the head. My goodness. This
Wayne
thing,
is going to shoot this thing.
this thing doesn't really qualify human per se.
Woo!
Not that
Nice. All right.
Slow yellow eyes
That
at this
is
point, I'm
3
like,
successes. That is plenty enough. That's 1 momentum for Wayne. For the first attack, the revolver rings out and hits the carapace of this thing. Ricochets slightly off, but it still looks like this thing got hurt by that. Second attack. Man. 3 more successes. All right. He just rattles this thing off quickly. Pulls his revolver, shoots it twice. Moves a little bit out of distance and takes
I
cover.
got you.
Heisel,
Yes, sir.
what are you doing?
Well, first of all, my eyes are gonna go like white, and I'm gonna use the black bone charm to try and disorient her.
I really need the concrete rules for that thing. Surely we texted them somewhere.
I'm sure at some point. I just have no idea how to find that.
Yeah.
Your ruling stands, whatever it is. So if you don't think it would work, that's fine.
Yeah. It was a survive check. I know.
Is bug
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and roll for that. See how she doesn't survive check.
Is bug.
It's 2 natural ones.
Oh,
Yeah, she's gonna.
Is bug.
can I make her re-roll that?
How?
What?
Is that ever something you can do? I forgot.
I don't think so.
No,
No.
Fair enough, fair enough. I don't remember how Dishonored works. So I guess if that thing fails, I'm just gonna whomp and
Okay.
shoot.
Double damage. It's surprised.
Beautiful. Okay, and I'm gonna use extra die here.
Oh, I just didn't realize you had gun.
That's what fight. Did I get to use cleverly because of the method, or is it
I'll
still...
allow cleverly for this surprise attack, but not for
Beautiful,
future
okay.
attacks. Excuse me, swiftly.
You can
Two?
re-roll because
Two.
you cleverly.
Oh, you're right. 3.
3.
Yes.
All right. You definitely hit it. The base check was only 2, so get 1 momentum.
Well, didn't
I
you
used a
use
momentum on it.
Oh, you did. Okay,
Mhm.
no momentum.
Base check sounds like
Um,
something you do before you start playing as a band.
I think we said the damage was 1, and it's a surprise attack, so it does 2. So 2 points of stress. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Is bug.
Is bug.
That's still a lot.
Can I get myself off of this thing's appendage?
Ew.
Okay, you can take back the damage and do a fight check to escape this grapple, but that is going to be your fight check or your action.
I already made an action.
You can take it back if you want. I should have expressed that at the beginning.
Yeah. I think that's probably a better idea. I'm sorry.
You will still retain the surprise attack though, since
Okay.
it didn't happen.
And I'll use that same momentum that I would have used on the check anyway.
Heisel's like, what if I...
Fight what?
No, I should
Forcefully.
probably... This was just running.
Should have contest.
She's like, I bet that would go pretty well.
I'm gonna use my other void point and re-roll that.
You should not have rolled that.
No, I shouldn't have. I'm gonna take a chaos to avoid that complication. 1
Okay.
success.
1.
Mm-hmm.
What's the number?
7.
Okay. It's quick spur of the moment. You finally see what you're facing. Adrenaline kicks in. You just push yourself away from her, and the appendage unsticks from your torso. You are off. Still in range, though.
I'm gonna get out of range. I'm gonna back up.
Okay. So
Don't let your D&D bias you.
not opportunity attack.
Okay.
I'm just saying you're not going to escape melee range because of the
Sure.
fact that you have the music box. It does have a major penalty. You can't run with this thing on.
Mm-hmm. That's okay.
So it could move pretty fast and get at you again, but not right now. So that takes us to Anton.
Okay, need a quick rules clarification beforehand.
Yes, absolutely.
How much mana does slow time use?
I have this.
Huh?
I have this.
I think it's 3.
I think it's more than that.
That feels
It's,
low.
it's almost 5, I think.
Because bolt is only
Oh yeah,
2.
good point. Because it's yeah.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
6.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm not using it. Since I was close to Heisel, I could get to it and attack, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to can I try to attack swiftly?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Doubled action during these turns. Your attacks cannot be resisted, but attacks
Well-
can still be made against you.
I'm not using slow time.
Oh, you're what?
I'm not. I was asking because if it was low enough I was going to use it, but
Okay.
I have made a decision to preserve this thing, and I'm not sure if I need to stop doing that yet. But anyway, I'm preserving mana.
Okay. All right. So what are you doing?
I'm just gonna try to attack normal.
Okay.
Can I do that swiftly?
Yes.
Cool. And this is with the witch's sword.
Oh, stats for that.
I don't have stats. for
Yeah, that was on me. If you ever get like a void item that I don't have the stats for, shoot me a reminder after session. This is totally on me. I should have remembered that. But that would be a great help in the future. I will say with this thing, it's kind of just a flavor thing unless you have witch powers. You do
And
have
I don't?
powers. Hmm.
See, because I do something that is kind of like a ritual.
It is
as
kind of
well.
like that, but like I'm thinking like the Briarwood power or something like that, or what's it called, the Void Briars? I don't know. They
Oh,
get those
those
range things
things?
go, and they use the sword for it if I remember correctly. I don't think you could just pick it up and just like, oh, what's this do, and shoot briars at you.
Yeah,
But
if that's the thing, I would say no as well.
yeah, right now this is kind of temporary. I'll just say it gives you +2 to melee attacks.
Cool.
What'd you roll?
I rolled 2 successes.
That hits. You rush forward and stab this thing wherever you can get it. Where can you get it?
It's 8 feet
Kinda feel.
tall.
Yeah, it is. It's not like a mantis or anything like that. I don't know. I'm
Is
trying
it-
to describe what it looks like. It still has the exact number of appendages. 2 arms, 2 legs. They're just long and
Can I stab it in, like, essentially the shoulder joint?
yes, yeah. As for like stabbing locations and target locations, generally speaking, this is just going to be for flavor.
Right.
Sometimes, if it's a really weak point, I just don't want to deal with like limb damage and like, well, the arm's good, but the leg is that's just too much to keep track of as a DM. So, excuse me, GM. Yes, that is 3 points of stress, I believe. Do you want attacks to be more lethal on you guys or less lethal? Because sword attack is supposed to be 3 stress points by the book, but I believe we decreased that for To the West, but that also means that it decreases the damage that you deal.
I'm fine with whatever it would have been. Like, I'm fine with whatever it would, like, whatever had been.
Yeah, whatever had been has been kind of a reduction in lethality, so I'm going to say only 2 stress points for this
Yeah.
one. Still,
I've done a thing.
okay. Yes, that is your turn. Next is Spire. Going to turn to you, eyes fixated on you, those mandibles opening as she hisses. She's gonna make a melee attack against you.
This is incredibly rude. How
You
dare she?
stabbed her.
Well, can I resist it?
Yes, you can.
Okay, awesome.
Roll a fight forcefully. What's that?
Out of curiosity, would this be fencing?
Would be.
Because it's swords. Can I can I add any sort of focus to this?
I do believe not, but if you're using a sword, you are able to reroll 1 dice in a
Yeah.
when you're defending from an attack. It's called block. It's
Okay.
pretty cool.
Well, I'm not going to re-roll a die.
Okay, what'd you roll?
I rolled 2 successes, but
Nice.
one of them's a 2, so I was trying to see if I could argue it.
Gotcha. Okay. You said a 2?
Yeah.
Would you mind adding up your dice, please?
The total,
Yeah.
8.
8. Okay. You resist. All right. She tries to attack once. She is going to do that again. So go ahead and resist again.
Fight forcefully.
Yes.
Thank goodness. 2 successes.
What'd you roll?
Total of 8.
Okay.
It's a 5 and the 3.
You block it.
Oh my gosh.
And-
I do not like this bug.
all right, Lee.
Alright, Lee has his marksman rifle, which does it still do 4 damage like you originally
Yeah.
said?
Yeah,
Okay.
this is one of the higher powered weapons in
Alright.
the campaign.
Alright. He's gonna start raising and start like shooting as he's like walking forward.
Okay.
Um
All right.
his goal is to wind up at the end of his turn, like between Heisel and the bug thing.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Alright. So he's gonna shoot once.
Well, not just. Then what?
That is 2 successes.
All right. That just barely hits.
And then he's gonna shoot again.
Okay. At this will have increased difficulty as you're getting closer. The marksman rifle is designed for very long ranges, and you're really closing it quite fast.
Only 2.
Okay, and a miss.
Right.
LG,
He's gonna move by the end in between Heisel
gotcha.
on the
Yeah.
ground and that thing.
All right. Okay. So next would be LG, who is going to take out 2 revolvers. Yes, accuracy penalty. First attack is 2, which well plus 8. A hit. Hit. All right. He's only taking 2 attacks on his turn, but he doesn't pretty much. 2 hits. He's pretty close to the thing. And so close that it's pretty hard to miss. You all are surrounding this thing and just laying into it. Next is Sab.
Oh.
Yes.
When he shot, everyone would have noticed that it was making a very different sound.
That is correct, everyone. When he shot his rifle, it made no sound. None.
What?
What?
Nothing. Not even like a snip. Nothing.
Cool.
Mental note to unpack that later. Oh,
Sab.
All right. Sab basically runs straight at the creature to attack it.
Right. Okay.
Does he get to it?
you're right.
Yes, you can
Alright.
get to it.
Can he get around to like the back, or is that?
Yes, you can flank it from behind. You.
Alright.
Yeah.
He'll go around to do that. He'll pull out the Whaler's sword. So does that have a plus to the normal attack, or?
So the Whaler sword is just a sword, unfortunately. There's no magic or anything inherent in it.
Okay.
So it's just a sword. It's a nice one. Well made.
Okay.
But
Brawling also does too.
this is fencing exclusively.
Oh, excellent. Okay, then yes, he shall attack.
All right.
I'm aiming. Alright, attack. Swiftly. Fencing. 16. Alright, 16. So here we go. He got a 6. So that's something.
So 1 success.
1 success.
Okay. You charge forward with the sword, and she raises her arm that was in the music box to deflect it. Gray, he's out. He's going to perform a check to get in. Right now, he just sees you guys kind of just punching and shooting at nothing, and he's like, "What?"
Oh,
What?
yes,
And
yeah.
the party guess.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, "What's going on?" Okay.
Yeah.
He is in. Okay, so he'll be in next turn. Next is another turn of Spire. She gets 2.
Because
Kind of
bug.
We
Because
hate it.
boss. Listen, there are no minions. It is just her.
Yeah,
That's
I do
true.
appreciate that.
So she gets to go twice.
I
They're all dead.
understand.
Fun fact, the people that are dead were squatters.
Fair enough, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well.
All right. So first attack is going to be on Sab this time. Actually, she is going to target the person that did the most damage, which was LG, actually, for some reason.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Good for him.
So
But-
you see a briar go out of that hand that she just deflected Sab's attack with.
Oh, gee.
Charge forward towards LG.
So the thing that I can't make with my sword, she can make. So if she had the sword, it'd be bad.
Maybe. That does hit him, which means he has to roll a hits 1 point of stress. Fight check 2.
Do
Okay.
you want a
Come on,
momentum?
LG. Ooh.
Do you want a momentum?
Ooh. Wait, hold on.
We don't need it.
He needs it.
You want a momentum?
You're not supposed to add after a roll. I'm
That's
sorry.
why I was trying to ask before the roll.
All right, okay. Give. Ooh. All right. 3 successes.
You're welcome,
You can see this thing's appendage just trying to yank him backwards, but he actually grabs the briar. It seems to be connected by this tendril of, I don't know, wispy void essence almost coming from Sablaster. But he just grabs the thing and just, as soon as Sablaster tries to pull, he pulls it out himself and it goes out. One attack. The next is going to be against Anton again.
Oh no.
Resist.
Dang, bro.
It's a 5 and 3 again.
Okay. So what is that?
It's 2 successes.
Okay.
It's a 5 and 3.
She rolled 5 successes.
Well,
This has been her best roll the entire game.
it
Uh,
turns
Five?
out.
How did
5.
she even get 5?
What's that?
Chaos.
I'm not going to disclose that. Okay, yeah, I will. She rolled a 2, a 1, and a 6.
But how did she get the third die?
Chaos.
Chaos?
Mm.
Spencer?
I can't. I am not
know.
sharing anything.
You know he has.
Listen.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Great
continuing.
game, plenty of chaos.
Well, yeah, but like, you gotta use the chaos. You can't just be like, it automatically gets 3 dice.
Not using chaos.
Yeah, they're not. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
He also has a lot of chaos. So he is.
So that is going to be 2 points of stress on you. How much do you have?
Like left.
Yeah.
I have 3. Well, 3. That's the answer
3.
to how many I've taken and how many I have left.
Okay. Roll a survive check. As the bony appendage goes into your shoulder.
Okay.
It doesn't pierce all the way. Well, okay. It doesn't pierce through you, that is. Pierces you.
2 successes.
2? Okay. Okay, the difficulty was of 3. I apologize. You can void points or whatever if you want to re-roll or anything like
I'm not gonna reroll better.
that. Okay. You know that check that Heisel passed, and I'm like, well, nothing happens. You feel blood leaving your body. This thing is sucking you up like a straw.
Proboscis hands.
Ew.
She gets
Yes.
a positive,
Wow.
by the way.
That is totally a bug thing to do.
Yeah.
So if she has like,
She's a mosquito.
O negative,
She better not heal.
what's her
I
blood
hate
type?
her. I hate her so much.
What's the blood type? If her
Maybe
blood
it's not
type matters,
compatible.
mine's A plus.
Okay.
I actually did research. Blood type doesn't matter in the Dishonored universe. It's just not a thing.
Yes,
There's
it is.
no sanguine infusion, man.
We both have A
They do it.
positives.
Gosh dang
I
it.
mean, I didn't have to make that roll to check if Reed could give his liver to.
Technically not.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh.
I'm gonna keep with it, but it's every day I discover something niche about the Dishonored world, and today I found out blood types aren't a thing.
Okay.
Interesting.
So do I die?
1 point of stress.
My goodness, this is.
You are still skewered by this thing, though. So
I hate her so much.
okay. Wayne is getting to go again.
I wish it was a way for you to heal mid combat. The real thoughts. I've given my stir away to heal mid combat. I feel like it would be more fair if there were a way for you to do that too.
Wayne is gonna draw his revolver and aim very carefully. Oh yes. And he takes a little bit of time just on one shot. Actually, he gets re-rolled. Better-ish, I guess. You hear a shot ring out and something shatter as the appendage holding you is hit directly with his pistol. You are free.
Awesome. Is it still in me?
Yes.
Gross.
Yeah.
Is it acting as a straw to spurt blood out creepily?
There is blood coming out. Yeah.
It's nasty.
No more stress points
Real
from it. though.
nasty.
So. Yes.
Blood goat.
So, next would be the operator. Nothing happens. Heisel,
Yes, sir.
your turn.
Surprise attack. Womp.
Okay. Range attack. Yeah, difficulty of 2.
Kill, kill, kill.
Kill!
Listen, I've got the presage, bruh. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, no, man, that's 1 success.
But isn't it cleverly?
No. Oh, wait, is it? Oh, for the surprise attack, you did say that.
Yeah.
Let's see. 2 successes.
2 successes. That hits. That's 2 points of stress damage.
Yeah, and then do I get a second attack?
Yeah.
Because I think the presage is like pew pew.
Wait, what's your firearms focus?
Firearms focus. What's that?
I'm sorry.
You're
One
okay.
attack.
You're
Yeah,
okay.
That's not a gun thing. That's user error, actually.
It's
You're like,
fine.
All right. Anton.
okay, to clarify, it's the proboscis sticking out of my chest for flavor.
That's what it's called. Oh,
Why is that
I
irrelevant?
flipping looked up bug anatomy. I'm like, what's the thing called? And I couldn't find it.
It's a proboscis hand.
I just looked up anatomy, and it's just like it's a femur. I'm like, what? We have femurs. No.
It's probably because most bug hands are not probosci.
Interesting.
Proboscises? I don't know.
Proboscis, I'd assume.
Probosci.
Depends
Your
on the
word of the day
origin.
on To the West.
Depends on the language of origin.
Probosci, which means
I
Not
don't know.
proboscis.
bug-
Proboscis.
progus.
No, it's a bug
Proboscis.
thing. It probably is
Probosci.
Latin, so
Yes.
it might be proboscis.
Proboscis.
Anyway,
Whatever.
is it just a flavor thing that it's still in there and it's spurting?
It is
blood versus-
probosculating.
Yeah.
Probosculating?
Probosculating. Is it just a flavor thing, or is this going to cause problems if I don't get it out?
It's kind of just a flavor thing right now. Think of it like
Awesome.
being shot with an arrow and nothing's going slurp slurp on it.
I'm probosculating.
Stand back,
Mikhail, I
everyone.
started probosculating today. Oh.
I have not dealt with that before.
Do you need bandages?
It's not in the textbook. All right.
He's like desperately looking like. "Ah."
There's nothing for probosculating.
Okay,
What is the prognosis on probosculating?
Oh, I'm just
so I'm gonna try to do the same thing I did last time.
You have a plan. Attack. All right.
Yes. Okay. 2 successes.
Okay. 3. All right.
Well,
It blocks yet again. You can re-roll one of those. You're using a sword. Oh wait, no,
No,
that's
it's
only a
only on
block.
defense.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Big sad. All right.
so anyway,
Next is Spire. The hand that she blocked you with is the one that was just shot by Wayne. So it's kind of spurting blood a little bit itself, which is still red.
wait,
Her
is it
blood's still
spurting
there.
my blood?
Yeah, it is.
Rude! Don't bleed my blood. I do that.
copy.
Fair enough. You said you were trying to get in between this thing. It's all right. Okay, it is going to go for you this time.
I can test this. with
Yes, you
brawl.
can.
I'm gonna fight swiftly with brawl.
Okay.
2 successes.
Okay. You rolled 4.
Right. Survive.
Who's the Mrs. Bennett?
Yes, that is correct. Difficulty of 3.
Let's ask
All right.
makes a decision.
2 points of stress damage on the first attack
Nothing.
as the unshot
What is it?
robust guy
Notice, please.
pierces you. What's that?
No successes.
No successes?
Sadness.
All right.
How many damage? How much damage?
That's still just 1 stress point.
And I might
Okay.
I will say that 1 stress point goes directly, it avoids armor.
Okay.
So the pierce does deal with armor, but the sanguination or exsanguinate.
Jeez.
Hey, Levi, exsanguinate means take the blood out, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that does go straight for your organic stress points. So no armor there. So 1 point of stress on that. LG's ticked. 2 attacks. Oh, wow, that's 4 successes on the first one. Nice.
Wait, does that skip me?
Oh my word, that's right. Sorry, you resisted, so yeah, it's your turn.
All right.
I will still be keeping that roll for LG though.
All right. So, with that, he's able to reload because of his high firearm skill and still fire, right?
Yeah.
All right. So he's going to slide one more bullet in because it has a capacity of 3,
Yeah.
and so he's gonna slide one more bullet in.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Fire 2 shots.
Right. Yeah.
Right here. Right. 2 successes.
Okay. That does miss.
Can I argue that because it's stuck in me, it's holding more still relative to me, so it'd be easier to hit?
No, because it's also violently shaking you around during the process.
Okay. Okay.
Sounds like a sad time.
Fight swiftly. Firearms. I was rolling when I was practice rolling. I was rolling 4 or 5 successes. Now I'm
You
rolling.
used it up.
Yeah,
You shouldn't have done it.
just 2. All right.
All right. There is still something to be said for the fact that you are operating a firearm while being tossed around like a rag doll and exsanguinated. But unfortunately, none of the shots hit. Next would be LG, who rolled 2 3s. So first attack is gonna hit. Second attack. All right. Sab,
Mhm.
it's your turn.
How many times do I get to attack with a 4 in fencing?
Or 2.
Forgot to do that last time. But he shall attack again,
All right.
as one does against the bugs. Ooh. Anything but yeah, 1 success.
Okay. It is going to block that.
Again. Good total. Well, not really.
2.
Hmm. It's a critical.
That will go through. So you bring down the sword on this thing, trying to draw it away from Lee Barrett. One detail that has no bearing on anything. If Sabalaster Spire could talk again right now, which she's kind of busy, she would say, your blood tastes funky. 2 stress,
You
or
don't hear it.
yeah, no. The operator who is still under the illusion is just like,
I
What
have
is
to
this?
taste his
all right.
This tastes. I have no reference.
Okay, after Sab, we have Gray, who has a shotgun, and he's actually in it. He is going to charge forward as well, right next to the thing, point blank,
Lower
which,
base
with a
it.
shotgun, actually makes it easier. So this is only a difficulty of 1. Oh, yeah, that's a 2. Yeah, that first one goes in. I need to go to the gun reference table.
I think shotgun at close range is 3 damage.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, it's 3 damage.
All right. That's 3 points of damage. He has a second barrel. He's going to use it.
He has a third as well.
He does. He's not going to use that on that first turn, unfortunately. Ooh, what? Wow. What is that? 3 successes. That's another 3 points of damage. At this point, with that close range blast, as well as the numerous other bullets that have pierced the thing already, sword cuts, this thing actually blows off a chunk of its leg. And you can definitely see Spire is angry and on the brink of death.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Kill the bug.
All right, next is Spire. Which means You are still exsanguinate or stabbed. Or wait, who? No, you. Roll a survive check. Difficulty of 3.
Roll a 3.
Nothing.
Okay, this time it's going to be 2
Fair.
points of stress damage. Only on Granick.
Does she look better when she does this?
Roll a study carefully entomology check.
She,
No,
Well,
probably be
I
medicine.
rolled a 19, which is good because otherwise my entomology score would have totally got
What'd you roll?
nothing.
Yeah, you don't know. There's blood everywhere, including your own.
Where am I stabbed?
What's that?
Where am I stabbed?
That is belly.
Somewhere
Belly.
fun.
Yeah.
Ouch.
You're losing tummy blood.
I'm gonna get hit again before I get to go again.
how are you doing?
Getting close. It depends. I don't like that it's going up by 3 points of going up by 1 point of stress damage.
It will
every-
stay at 2.
Oh, okay, it'll stay at 2. Then I should be able to survive if I can get it loose on my next turn.
All right.
It's a good
For its second attack, it is going to go for.
Sab starts yelling at, "Hey, you stupid thing! I'm right here. Bring it on!"
Roll an intimidation check. One rule I will say: speech is free always. You can use speech to interrupt combat.
Boldly.
This is murder disorder.
Yeah, this is. We are in Pandysia.
We'll just talk about
He
this.
gets 1 success.
1 success.
Yeah.
Here's the, like,
Okay.
for her, you like,
You know what? You hit it.
just like this is
That does draw its eyes, and it's gonna go for you.
Do I still have 2 momentum?
I don't know. Do you? When'd you get it?
I got it. You're liking it. Where were we
I'm gonna
going?
say you got 1 momentum.
Okay.
Scene change. All right. It is going to attack you with its other
Proboscis.
probiotics.
probiotic.
Alright.
Wait,
It
did it
didn't have
regrow the
good
other one?
gut
No.
flora.
Because it's got 1 in me.
That's right.
How many does it have?
2.
But we shot the
Longer
one
cuff.
off.
Mm-hmm. It's still.
It's so
you shot
long.
the tip of it.
It's called
It's very
dump.
long.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very
It's
long.
just
You took part of
jagged
a
now.
straw and went, but it's still a
Yeah.
straw. What'd you roll?
Oh, that means that
Yeah.
the straw piece of the straw that's still in is
2 successes.
You rolled 3. So that one is going to go in. That's 2 points of stress.
Okay.
Roll a survive check.
Like, please don't.
Forcefully?
Yep.
Ooh. No, those are great. Yeah, just 1 success.
You take 1 point of stress damage. All right. Next is Gray. Wait, no. That wasn't. Was that your turn? No. That wasn't. Who just went?
The moth.
Spire. Yes.
Spike.
Was that after Anton or?
What?
I'm sorry.
that was-
Spire goes twice.
Yeah.
We went, and then Spire went again after a few other people went.
Oh,
So
LG
it's-
Sab,
Yeah.
Spire, Wayne. Wayne's turn.
Wayne Grudem.
Wayne's World? Will he be
Lots of
speaking
Waynes.
next week?
Yes.
What's he gonna do?
Talks like it's like Wayne.
He's just gonna shoot it.
Regular shot.
2 successes. Ah.
Vampire.
2 successes.
It's a bugbear.
All right. 2 more shots hit it, and maybe 2 turns ago you thought that would have killed it, but now it hasn't. Slurp.
Forbidden Slurpee has healed the bug.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next. Do.
Wait, that's a dude. Oh. I'm not supposed to drink those. Ooh, I thought it was a
Nice.
big gulp from Speedway.
You hear a sharp, a shot from far away. I apologize. Okay. It all comes back to the fart jokes. Okay.
The operator has IBS, poor guy.
Oh no.
That's why he doesn't talk. He can't risk it.
Okay.
He's using
I
all his
apologize.
mental energy to hold
I
it
really
in.
wish I did not start. Okay.
It's funnier because I've been talking like that all semester so far.
Yes. You hear a shot, and okay.
Wait, listen now. Who has IBS? We need to know.
Operator shoots from the balcony. Actually, shoots from a window. Make a perception check. Actually, it's not really that important, but if you want to make it, yeah.
2 successes.
Okay. The operator's upside down in a window.
That's cool.
It's needlessly cool. I had to. I'm sorry. They're repelling. So
What was the
yeah.
difficulty on that check?
What's that? 2.
Oh.
Yeah. They go specifically for the bug, and it seems that this thing is just barely holding on to dear life right now. That last shot went straight for the head and unhinged, or wait, broke one of the jaw mandibles thing. So one is still sticking out. Yeah, no, one. This one's here. Yeah. Okay. Next, Heisel. All right. Difficulty of 2.
But forcefully?
Forcefully, yeah. Or boldly, if you want to draw attention to yourself.
Complication.
Complication.
And that's it.
Click. Gun jams. You're gonna need to spend a turn on jamming it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Jam.
Anton.
I like jam.
Jam.
Damn me dodges. I'm gonna try another hit with the sword. Bad. So this is a contest, right? Okay. Do I get to use one point after I know what the?
Yeah, I think you can.
Okay. So what does it roll?
Oh, after I say the thing?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Sure. It rolled 4 successes. A natural 1, a 9, 6.
I'm gonna back away
Can I borrow your pencil, please, to
because
see
I
how
did
much
not
blood gets
hit.
sucked out?
Okay. Sab. Barrett. Roll a survive check.
Both of them.
Oh, my.
Wait, but the one is like cut off and it's still,
Yeah, it didn't cut the whole thing.
It severed it from Anton, which you should probably get this checked out.
2 successes.
Oh yeah.
2.
Are there partial successes allowed? So maybe it doesn't do as much damage.
I'm afraid not. Sorry.
All right.
2 points of stress. Sab,
like,
are you dead?
No.
What are you at?
1 stress point left.
Okay.
things like healing
Besides the armor,
faster than we can.
with the armor,
Okay.
it's 2 stress points left.
It's not. It's the thing. It's just slowing down how fast we kill it.
Just 1 success.
Just 1? 2 points of stress.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh, that was his last
How?
Dang, I didn't.
Wait, it
oh, I
still has
thought
an
that
attack
wasn't
left,
his
right?
last
That's
thing.
2. That is a passive thing, is if it has someone
Okay.
skewered on its turn. So
Wait, that did
I
not
think
take
that-
up either of its attacks?
Right.
that is a passive thing that as long as the things are stabbed at people.
So getting them out is
Okay.
functionally very helpful.
Anybody have
Hold on a
any
second. I
leftover
thought Sav
food
had
or
one more
something?
life.
Yeah,
He
I
doesn't.
used my last one.
You're dead?
Yeah, could he drink something like the elixir thing? Because that was my thought on his turn.
Dude, why'd you draw attention to yourself?
Because I made a dumb decision.
Was
Um,
don't do this.
Did Sav get a turn? Because I thought she moved. Like,
Could I have drawn attention to it instead? Or something?
Give me a moment.
Yeah, sure.
What were you saying about did you get a turn?
Yeah. Did I get a turn? Like she attacked,
Right?
and then does that just come like at the end of all the turns that we do the roll?
So it just goes, order goes Heisel, Anton, Spire, Lee, LG, Sab, Gray, Spire, Wayne, Operator, Heisel, Anton, Spire. So Spire's just in the order twice.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to remember if you did have a turn after LG
I
went.
think so.
Okay.
Hmm.
Are you positive?
I didn't realize that was what was gonna happen. Can I take it as like a critical injury or something?
I will allow it. This is your second.
Yeah.
All right. Your eyes close shut as you stare into the face of this thing that was once human with one single mandible. It's hard to tell if this thing is smiling or not, but it's definitely happy. Something's out of commission. It still does have 2 attacks. It's gonna throw your body on the ground. Not your turn yet.
I know I'm whirling for defense to contest it.
It's not going to attack you actually,
Okay.
because it will deal damage on you regardless. It's really close. You guys press on. So it's going to attack Anton. You guys are very, very lucky. Anton, block. Block.
And I can re-roll one of these.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 6 and a 2.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
2
you block it. Rolled a natural 20. All right. Oh wait, no, it was attacking you. Okay, never mind. Next attack will be towards who is close.
I'm probably still decently close.
Okay, it's going to close in and it's gonna try and bite you.
With its one mandible?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Can I defend with that?
Since Lee's been trying to stand in between them, can he assist in defending against that?
No, because you are currently impaled,
Okay.
and it can move you kind of as at will.
Okay.
Um.
How do I defend against that? Just
Yeah, it's just fight forcefully, brawling. Any consolation.
1 success.
1, 2 successes.
Okay.
That is going to be 3 points of stress.
Okay.
She only rolls 2 dice for that attack, but deals more damage. Bites into your shoulder. That is her turn. Lee.
How thick is this thing sticking inside me? Like, roughly the thickness of it. Could I theoretically shoot it off with a pistol?
You could. You could try. It'd be a hard shot. It'd be a difficulty of
Just guarantee
3.
the damage.
Since it's like stuck inside me, can't I just grab it and, shoot it point blank and argue it's a 2?
Hmm. It's a little hard because, again, you were kind of being thrown around a little bit.
Mhm.
It is point blank, though. I will allow it to be 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's going to pull out he's dropping his rifle, pull out his pistol. He's going to try and shoot the thing off. First shot.
Mhm.
2 successes.
All right. That hits.
Does it take the thing off?
Yes, you are off. You are.
Right.
You still have a turn.
All right, he's going to shoot 2 more times at the
Okay.
head or
All right.
body or whatever.
Yeah.
4 successes.
Okay. That hits. 1 last attack.
I get
2
it?
momentum. Yes.
All right, Vincent. He's going to shoot 1 more time. Did I have a void point last session for Lee?
I'll allow it. I didn't use it.
All right, I'm going to re-roll this die.
Okay.
2 successes.
Right. How do you want to do this?
Let's see. At this point, he probably shot it like. All right, second time he shot it, he probably shot it more down towards the leg,
Mm-hmm.
and as it kind of stumbles forward from being shot in the leg, and its head kind of gets down close, he's gonna put one last shot in the head.
Yeah. So after you shoot the proboscis, you fall down to the ground, and it leers at you as its second appendage is cut. Blood is going everywhere. Hold on, security. Yes.
Okay, so building closes in 15 minutes.
Yep.
Sounds good.
So just make sure the door's shut.
Absolutely. We'll get it done.
Sounds good.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Have a good night.
You too. All right. You fall down on the ground as this thing hisses at you, very close with its head, which was a horrible idea for it. As your final shot echoes out, pierces the skull, and this thing collapses right in front of you. That is where we will end session for tonight.
Can I just give Sab my elixir?
Yes.
Housekeeping with elixir, yeah.
Because
what I wanted to
I
clarify.
had one
Yes,
from
yes.
Jacob Reed.
Okay. Yep. All right. We will see you all next week. Fun session. Goodbye.